Welcome back to Shard Hunter Session 97. We play a little homebrew Pathfinder 2E. I'm going to kick it over to our GM, let him explain what's going on in our world.
Alright. Previously, our adventurers had made it to Eve's home island and were beginning to investigate around and try to figure out the mysteries of everything that's going on. They did find out that there is a bit of a power struggle on the island where it seems to be there's a lot of conflicts and the local police are not the ones that are on top. Although the Navy still does seem to command respect from everyone, it appears that of the locals, everyone seems to be at each other's throat and there is a lot of concern over everything going on the island. In their adventures, they discovered that Eve's childhood friend / helped take care of her growing up is missing, and they are trying to find information about that when it led them to one of her neighbors who gave them an errand in order to prove their worth of being helped. And on their way to their errand, they were attacked by shambling mounds of plant matter that wanted to kill them, and Winky was not very successful at killing them.
They healed every time I hit them. Because of my lightning powers, which makes no sense at all.
Unless they're like a Frankenstein's monster type thing.
No. Water would help plants, not lightning.
Unless
Have
they're
you seen lightning? I don't care.
Ew.
Okay. So what do you do?
Congratulate Eve on getting punched in the face.
Yeah, that was fun.
Right. Are we saying a car was with us the whole time, or is he just joining back up with it?
A car just ran up to join you right after the fight was over. He finally caught up with you.
Hey guys, what's happened? How y'all been?
Absolutely fine.
everything's going great.
Well, a lot of vines.
Those guys at the temple were really cool. Sorry, I got a little distracted.
Did you find your daddy?
No, I didn't. I didn't find my daddy.
All right.
I did find a lot of cool people though.
Is he looking for his dad?
Guessing that's why he was at a temple, or were you going for yourself?
It was more to learn more about the deity that I've discovered, and just try to learn the ways, I suppose.
Well, we're going this way. Fill him in on
Well,
all
I
the...
shall join.
We're going to an abbey. I don't know what that is, but it
Like a
sounds fun.
church.
Oh, what's her last name? No, I'm just
Church.
kidding. Cool.
Basically, an abbey is an old-style church that is part monastery, part church. All right, as you are going down the pathway heading there, eventually you find a... Oh, wait, sorry. There was one other thing I needed to do. I apologize. Hold on 1 second. When you defeated the vine creatures, each one of them had a little container inside of them.
Oh,
where
look.
they stored trinkets.
I want to look at one. What's inside?
I'm assuming y'all search through everything because you generally search through everything.
Yes, of course.
Let me pull out my thing that's supposed to display me nicely when it works. I need to put a link on this so I don't have to go searching through and finding it because I never can remember what it's stupid called.
Maybe it should
Yeah,
be
I'm-
smart called.
They're on your taskbar.
No, I don't have Office. I have the other Office. Forgot the name of it right now off the top of my head.
Open office?
No, I don't think it's Open Office. LibreOffice. There it is. Let me pin this so I don't have to go searching for it again. There we go. I apologize for that. Stop clicking the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, I used to use OpenOffice, but it doesn't do everything that it needs to do, so I had to switch to LibreOffice. All right. In the first one, you find a small art object of some kind. I'll roll that up for you in a second.
Object.
You find a potion in the second one. You find a small bag of coins in the third. And you find another art object.
It's like macaroni necklaces.
No. Hold on while I pull out a roll table. I'm glad that they have these roll tables much more well done now.
Roll table.
All right. Let's see what you get on the first one.
Yes.
Should be visible to everyone.
Large flagon.
I gotta look at this like intent. I can't. Huh?
I see leather flagon.
Oh, it is leather.
Yep.
How do you look at it close up?
Double click it, maybe?
You just click the line,
Oh,
and it tells you what it is.
Hadanite symbol.
It's a wine skin, basically.
oh, and this was the craft. Not the, this was the art
Yeah,
thing.
the first thing you found.
This is art.
Yes.
It's decorated with a holy symbol.
Oh, what holy symbol though?
That's it
Hayden.
right there.
Oh,
And then you also found a bloodstone.
bloodstone. What's a bloodstone?
A small gem that's not even worth much of anything. I'm gonna roll a dice to see how many of them there were.
Please be 500.
Look, we just got all this.
Nah, we can do the duplication glitch.
Actually,
Get
no,
500.
I'm gonna roll a different table because some of these things are really crappy.
Oh, we did not get these things.
No, I'm retconning those. Hold on. Poof.
Alright.
Poof.
Oof.
Alright, while that's going poof, Eve, your goddess was Gazer, right?
See,
It was not on the verge of being killed off when you left, right? Is that a new thing that's happening with the religions, different sects being at each other? Or was that going on when you were young?
um,
Didn't they say that it wasn't the god that they
It
had
was-
a problem with? It was the people
no,
there.
it's that one temple. Yeah, it's mainly just my temple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, and I'm kind of like side-eyeing a car, like, is a car gonna try to like assassinate you or something? You spent a lot of
What?
time there. And you
How's
said
the
Yeah,
car
you
assassin?
said
you-
all the other
the car-
religions didn't like you. That's
Yeah,
what
while you were
They
out
don't,
there,
not me.
did you
They
hear a
don't
bunch
like
of bad
me.
stuff about the Gazra followers here?
yeah, car.
Ooh.
Trying to jump our healer.
Oh,
No.
that's cool. Oh, jeez, that's worth a lot
I'll
of
give you a
money.
warning, she just threw a triple nat 20 last session.
Well, last I checked, our deities are somewhat aligned. So
Yeah.
Well, that's what
I
I don't-
am
about it, though.
okay, but the people at my temple are not okay. That's why I left said temple.
You find 3 sapphires of decent quality,
That's 300 gold.
and then you find a diamond ring with a platinum band.
Nice.
dirty.
That's worth 1,000 gold.
Yeah, our crafter would know these prices, wouldn't he?
He would have a rough idea.
I'm a jeweler.
He would have a better she would have a better idea.
Oh. Looks like somebody's trying to become one with the dice. Grandpa killed you in chat.
The Beau Rivage.
And there is a potion as well.
I too have been to the Beau Rivage. They have good food.
Wow, 3 5s. That's crazy.
Easy for
Crazy.
feeling.
So 5.
Man, that's crazy.
All right, and in the little pouch is 15 platinum coins.
What?
Ooh.
Nice.
That's so much money. That's way too much money.
These are some rich pieces of grass.
Start looking for more mounds.
Started, go on the assault. Where are the mounds at?
Yeah, apparently
Damn.
they're some kind of Frankenstein thing because they get healed from shot. Jeez.
I don't
Alright.
think you're never gonna get over this, are you, Winky?
No, it's so stupid. Why do vines get healed from shock damage?
It's not even the first creature you've faced that gets healed by electricity.
Well, then I need to find a way.
This is
I
the
need
first time you did more electricity.
I need to find like a button I can press to turn off my stuff on my hand.
All right, and there is that potion.
Okay, the potion. Can I? Ooh, no, I'm not the one that needs to do that. Does anyone want to try identifying or just drinking it?
Where is it at?
On the ground right there.
It's on the ground.
We found a bottle. It's mysterious.
Can I use the alchemy cauldron with it?
You can just make an alchemy check.
I mean, that would be a crafting check, I assume.
Yes. You identify it as a disguise potion.
Does that
Size potion.
does that change what
Oh.
we look like, or like how far will that change us?
Nah, it just gives us a suit and hat and a little mustache.
It is a moderate potion of disguise. It lasts for 2d12 hours, and it allows you to take on the appearance of a specific type of creature.
A specific.
So,
type of
so not
creature.
not an exact appearance of anybody though.
But it's the exact creature picked when the person brewed the potion. So you
Oh.
don't have a clue what it's going to turn you into.
Oh, that actually sounds
Oh,
fun.
It
We
does.
should give
let's
this to
sneak
Needip
it.
randomly.
Yeah.
Let's sneak it. Let's sneak it into one of Needip's booze.
We don't need to sneak it. We just be like, this potion will turn
Hey,
you
try
into
this out.
something. We don't even have to lie to him.
He'd probably do it anyway.
All right. Is that the end of that, or we, nothing else we need to identify, right?
Seemed to be.
The ring didn't do anything, right? Can I do like an aura and magic check on the ring just to make sure nothing's going on?
It does not appear to be magical in any way.
Okay. Cool. Probably not cursed if anybody wants to wear it.
Just a pretty ring. I don't think I can fit any more rings on my fingers. I'm pretty stacked over here.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
on the road again.
Yes.
Are we?
After a while, y'all have gotten to the edge of where the Abbey is in the distance.
We're all healed up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we made sure to do that after the battle. You don't remember that? We were really worried about Eve because Winky was doing the healing for her,
Mm-hmm.
and it normally doesn't go well.
Want to make sure. I'm down a couple of spell slots though.
Well, you did some decent.
Did some things.
Elijah, how you have changed.
Right. Okay.
I think Winky has regressed.
His hair got shorter too.
All right. So, I will move you to the new map.
It's so pretty.
Definitely safe. Right. How are we?
The only thing you noticed from the distance as you're staring at it is the building is rather run down. There are some damages to the walls where it's not very structurally intact anymore. There are vines encrusting the entire building, and there is a lot of vegetative matter all around it. It looks like recently a lightning strike has hit the building.
Winky, was that you?
Lightning be going around. Right. I actually don't see Winky's token.
It's
Right
right
in
in
front.
front of you.
I don't see it on mine. If I can't see it, it doesn't exist.
Right there.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not there.
I have the entire stream has my back. Do I need to relog?
I'm not there.
Well, Grandpa Kilchu thinks he drank the potion, so that might be what's doing it.
Oh yeah, he drank the potion and became a chicken.
Drank a potion and became a doodle bop.
You did. You did become a doodle bop.
All right. Anyways, y'all are right at the edge of it, and it is about 3 in the afternoon, and you've only got a couple hours till the sun goes down.
Whose name cheese?
Alright, are we going in slow and steady, letting Hatala go first and the car find position, then us clanking in behind, or
Slow and steady should be good.
how about we go over to these trees and then we'll let the car and Hatala scout for us.
Cool with that.
Okay. Put out the people who can't handle close combat in the building. Got it.
Oh, can I go over here, this area?
So y'all are gonna move to the trees first?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. That's good or bad?
A car. As y'all are walking, you notice that a lot of these trees seem different than all the other trees you've seen along the way.
Are they mimics?
These trees look different. Can I roll a nature?
You
Nature.
want to roll a tree?
Roll a tree.
Get the
Anybody
teepee.
got toilet paper?
After he says that, I'm gonna poke one with my hammer.
Oh! Go ahead and get that one out of the way.
Car looking at the tree. I
They're
don't.
shaped like candy canes.
Okay.
Good
You
to have you
notice
back, a car.
trees look a little weird, a little stunted, and a little twisted, and you're fairly certain that means that there is something that is extremely poisonous in the area, and it's probably going to kill you if you stay here.
I think these trees have been poisoned, guys. We're probably gonna die if we stay here too long.
Can I
What I
use
I want
my-
to look at him. I want to look at him.
can I
And
use
she's got
survival?
herbalism.
Can I use the survival check to try to see if he's telling the truth or not?
You can try.
I mean, we can probably tell that he looks like he's really scared.
Yeah.
I doubt he's, he's-
Oh. Oh.
They don't look healthy, but you don't know whether or not it's something that could affect you.
Wow.
Go ahead and get those low rolls out of the way.
All right, Eve, you do not detect any signs of poison of any kind. It looks more like it might be malignant magic.
Should I try refreshing my boundary or the forge?
Probably.
You can see it, right, Winky? Your token.
Yes.
All right, give me one.
The trees.
Maybe
ate
the-
magic mushrooms.
Maybe the trees ate me,
Haha!
and that's why you can't see me.
Winky has returned.
Yes, return.
Okay,
Maybe I'm a ghost.
of Christmas.
so we
parade.
go with pressing forward. Are we gonna go
Well,
like?
did Eve tell us what she thinks?
She hasn't said
I
anything.
think she died. She's completely gone.
Yeah, I told you it's the poison.
Oh,
Told you.
yeah, you're not even in
I
the
guess-
view of the camera. Yeah, she
Oh,
told
they're
us that she
dropping
thinks
like
it's
flies. Winky's
malignant.
gone now too.
She thinks
Can I
it's
do it?
malignant magic. So I
Should
don't
do an
know if
Arcana check?
We just keep going.
I say keep moving. Just watch out for puddles of
So
poison.
do we want to like move to here and then send in a car and Hatala?
Akar believes it so much that he is wrapping cloth around his face to protect himself from the poison.
I think we should send in someone else that's not a car.
Oh, they're stealthy.
I just have a napkin ripped.
Well,
I have
yeah,
a
I mean,
handkerchief around my
is
face. I
his-
can still see.
No, that's not a bad thought here. Is his faculties compromised by his fear at the moment? a card.
Why
Do
can't
you
he
think you
focus?
can do this, or are you too worried about the poison?
I mean, I think the handkerchief would be fine. It's just a precaution at this point. I mean, because we need to do this, so I wasn't going to back out anyway. So
Okay, as he says this, in response to his need for it, I take part of my cloak and throw it around my face, and I say, "Okay, let's go."
Perfect.
We're ready.
Okay, move yourselves 1 round's worth of movement, the 2 of you.
So us 3 are staying in the trees.
Yeah, the rest of y'all are gonna stay there for now. Just the 2 of them are gonna move it first.
And we're moving towards the thing.
Weapons hot, people.
Oh,
I'll go ahead and say I have my sword out.
Okay.
Let's start with.
a full round's worth of movement.
Yeah.
That would be 3 of these.
While we're at the trees,
Oh,
I want
yeah.
to cut some.
If you wanted to go the whole way.
Did you guys stealth?
All right. Well, I mean, that would be a given at this point. We said we were stealthing in, right? That was prescribed. That was what we're doing.
Make your rolls.
I just want to make sure it's stated.
While they're moving, I want to cut some of one of the trees.
Your hammer?
No, I want to take my dagger and cut off a piece of a tree.
Okay.
For examination.
Okay, y'all both are sneaking along, and Winky is messing with one of the trees.
You hear an explosion.
Is that buried it?
I could have gone a little bit further, but I figured I'd just stay next to Hatala.
I've
There
done
you go.
2. Yeah, I've done 2 sets of movement. I could
Yeah,
do
I'm
another
gonna-
set.
I'm gonna
I have
send
about
them-
10 more feet of movement.
Use my massage spell. Like, guys, you can split apart. In case there's
Oh.
magic to be targeting you guys.
The tree next to you suddenly lashes out at both of you,
Oh!
but it missed.
All right. Because he messaged me, I'm gonna just take that moment to message him back in response and say that the trees are alive.
Uh-oh.
Winky, stab it!
Alright, everyone roll initiative.
No!
Make sure you click yourself first.
No, just go to the initiative thing and we'll... How'd you get a 39? Oh.
What?
Good to have you back, Akar.
It was on 19! Okay.
Hey, I got
Not
out of
just
1 too.
Not just me.
Both of the people who just got attacked by a tree.
I mean, it kind
Got
of
a
makes
1.
sense. We were kind
You
of
know,
we're
if-
kind of off our game right now at the moment.
And we're out in front and we have ones. That's hilarious.
I was also thinking it's all poison.
Alright, I hear Hatala say the trees are alive, and I go, ah! And I immediately just start attacking this tree with my sword.
Okay.
And I use
Turns
all,
out it's just a normal tree.
How
a
far
move
did the
action
Core's
and 2
intelligence
sword
drop in
strikes
the
against this
past
tree.
Alright. You whack at the branches of the tree.
Nice. Alright, I think this one's dead, guys. You guys can go move on. Gotta get the initiative tracker up.
Or what?
I'd like to state that my 1 is due to the fact that as I turn
All right.
around and I see a core attacking the tree that is not alive, I'm just in awe. It's like, what?
As Core attacks this tree,
Mm-hmm.
that's definitely It's definitely alive. Definitely.
Definitely.
it's-
I want to ask: is this the tree that attacked them?
Who are you asking?
Charles.
It doesn't
I wanna-
matter because you don't know. That's his. You used an action to ask that question, and when it's someone else's turn, they can respond.
Okay. Well,
So that's
they're
one.
close. I tried.
He's asking the tree, "Did you attack them?"
I want to use sudden charge on this tree.
All right.
This is gonna be amazing.
Boom.
I can't target it, so
Make your attack.
Oh, the trees don't actually have tokens?
no.
I
That's
guess
so we
that
can't
would've-
tell
I
which
guess that
one's
would have made
alive.
it too easy.
That is a hit.
So wall damage.
Yep.
Oh, that's some good damage rolls.
Good damage.
All right. It would have been 30.
But you heal it for 50.
Overcharge.
Instead, you did 25.
Done with this. I swear, if this starts healing. It's a big. Uh-oh. I was right. It's Nita.
You
No, it's
can't
just-
speak.
Guys, we found
Make
we
any
found
action.
Nita. Oh, that's it in my turn.
Yeah. Eve, you're next.
But it didn't get healed, so.
I think Core's got this one done over here, so I'm gonna just here.
Uh-oh.
Cool. That's my turn. I don't know where the turn thingy is.
All right, Winky. You hit it.
Yes.
So it's
Okay.
angry.
Uh-oh. I angered the tree, guys. What?
Make a fortitude save.
No. Oh. No.
All right. You take half damage.
Oh, that's good. Oh wait, my fortitude is gets plus by my Minotaur's armor. I didn't know that.
All right. And then let's see, which of his other attacks is it going to do? Hold on a second. I have to read what this does because I don't remember off the top of my head anymore.
Help.
Sure, why not? Winky, fortitude save.
He died.
All right, no
Call
problem.
it as soon as I left.
That's its round. Makar?
Okay, dokie. Since this is a very large creature, I'm going to cast Ignite Fireworks.
Not yet.
DC
Not
25
yet.
reflex. Oh, do I need to place the 10-foot burst?
Yes.
I'm going to do it right there.
Alright. So he gets a reflex save. Saves. Reflex. Roll. It failed. So it... Failure. Creature takes full damage and is dazzled for 3 rounds.
I would, yes.
And roll damage.
Doozled.
Alright, it takes that.
Then I'm gonna shoot it with my bow for my last attack.
Hold
'Cause
on.
that took 2 casts, 2 times, 2 actions to cast.
So it
That's a
takes
thing for.
20 damage.
Ooh,
Oh, 20.
got it targeted. Yeah,
You hit.
Oh!
critically.
So roll double damage.
Ooh.
Oh, those
no.
ones! Oh well, that's fine. I'm okay with it.
Alright, it would have been 16. Instead of 11.
Because
I made
tree
up for it
logic.
with my fireworks, though. Alright.
Tree logic.
A car is back, baby!
Hatala.
Okay. Would I have noticed that when Winky attacked and electricity was gone into it, if it would have been healed or not?
You would not have noticed any of that because none of that happened.
What does that mean?
All you noticed was that Winky swung at it and it was hit, but it didn't seem to be as hurt as bad as the hit indicated.
It has immunity. It's not. It doesn't heal.
Okay. Just getting an idea of what I know because I can do a couple different things here. And I wanted to make sure I knew what I knew.
To make a you can use one of your actions to make a perception check to notice the weaknesses that the resistances and the weaknesses that it exhibited already.
Yeah, I do want to. I'll take one to do that. Perception
All right.
check.
Perception. All right. You notice that it is weak to fire, but resistant to piercing and bludgeoning.
Good. I'm good. Thank you.
Wait, what?
Weak to fire, resistant to piercing, and what was the other one?
Bludgeoning.
Only we had fireball.
Oh, and I
Okay.
still didn't get a chance to do all your weapons. I'm sorry.
All right, we'll trudge through today.
I keep forgetting to do that.
We're gonna fight all these
Yeah,
grass enemies.
question. With my bow, the abilities on my bow, but yeah. It's,
Hold on, I gotta look at other notes to know what I actually have.
The death touch thing on my bow.
So, I would have the correct weapon for this then, at least moderately.
Which weapon?
I would have my cold. What? A cockroach is not a big deal.
It's huge.
There's a
Unless
huge
they're sitting in
cockroach.
a chair and chasing after you, it's not a problem.
They're
I can
both
kill a tree
Kylie
here.
kids are staring at it in the hallway.
And I say I'm a wimp.
So
Okay.
what weapon?
I have my
I know. What are you trying to turn it into?
nothing right now. I'm just trying to get a baseline of what I have. I have my rapier that's cold iron
is it?
axiomatic with fire that would be in my hand right now. That's what I would have had as I came up to the thing. Okay. Honestly, I'm going to keep it that for right now.
Okay.
And going to 2. I'm going to attack with that rapier.
Oh.
Okay.
What the heck?
What?
I heard a swing.
He was attacking with his rapier.
Okay. So you hit and did 51 damage, but 5 of that was ignored.
Oh.
What a hit.
Five was it?
For some reason, in my imagination, this tree looks like those trees that that Shrek fought in the third movie.
Okay, so this is the one that has the fire infusion.
Correct.
So that's 1d4 fire instead of 1d4 water.
Yeah, I don't know why it's water right now.
Well, because different weapons have different ones. Remember,
But I
your
thought
dagger,
this was
your dagger's the one that has fire.
No. My
Yeah.
my sling staff was the one that had fire.
No, your sling staff.
I have my notes still as they were from the very beginning. That's what I'm actually looking
I
at.
have the items that already did on you when we did it.
Then you did it wrong?
Oh, that's
Because
some.
you
That's
have wind infusion on the sling staff.
No, I have wind infusion on the
You had thought the
adamantine
wind was
dagger.
going to make it shoot further. When we were actually doing it, that's what you said.
Say that again.
When we were actually infusing them, you thought the wind would make it shoot further.
But if I was wrong about that, why would I have kept it on there? I decided to have it fire because I wanted the sling staff to be particularly designed to be able to hurt the Qualith as much as possible. Blunt damage, fire, axiomatic, and it's the sling staff. And I can't. The sling staff has to be the sling staff.
All right, I'll switch them.
That's why it's important.
Give me a second. Let me go ahead and switch them now. So then the dagger has wind.
Yes, and the rapier does have water. That's correct. That's how it starts anyway.
We need Core over here. He's the only one who has fire stuff besides Hatala and Eve and
In core,
need
core's
it.
like all fire.
He is made of fire.
Just making sure this bush is dead.
Okay. So what happened was, instead of doing 5 less damage, it does 5 more damage, so 56. And everything's rounded out.
I took a long time.
So it was one action to think, One to move, one to attack. So that's the end of my turn.
Yep. 4.
Okay, I'm up. That is. Oop, get a little ruler out. That is 30 feet. That's further than. Cool. Alright, that'll let me be able to do dash, but what I actually want to do. Yeah, I'll just do a straight up, what you call it, sudden charge it.
Yep.
Hacha!
Oh.
Can trees become flat-footed?
Shit.
I mean, considering they don't have feet.
Is it dead yet? Is it still moving? I think it's still moving.
It is dead. The tree falls.
No.
Who does it fall on?
Timber! I immediately turn around and
I mean, from the way the core,
stab at this tree, and I attack that tree.
the way the core hit it, it would
Ah!
have fallen on.
Well, you hit it and you slash some branches off of it.
Take that! That's the end of my turn.
Why are you? Oh, it's my turn.
The tree is down.
We killed a tree.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at all the other trees and see if I can see any similarities to this tree. To see if
No,
there are any.
This
other
tree
ones.
looked like them when it was sitting still, but once it started moving, it looked very different. It's much more twisted, and you can see black signs of a lightning strike on it.
Almost I didn't do anything.
What'd you say?
Huh? I said I promised I didn't do anything.
Ah,
We're just waiting for you
Okay.
to do something. Okay.
I don't know what to do. I guess we'll keep moving on to the Abbey.
a car, you get a sensation from the tree.
Yeah, Crystal.
He's attracted to the tree.
Go up, start rubbing the tree. Hey, hey, I feel something from the tree, and I guess I pull out my my
Oh no, it's the
hatchet.
poison.
I'll pull out my hatchet and start hacking away where I feel this. I guess.
Car, what about the poison?
After cutting in just a little bit, you find an opening on the inside of the tree, and there's a skeleton.
Oh,
Hey, look what I found, guys! Man in the tree.
And the pull is coming from the neck/chest area of the person.
What do I see?
It looks like there may have been a chain and a small black stone there.
Well, I guess I'll
there's
grab it.
residue.
I'm gonna grab it and be like, "Hey, what's this?"
All right, you grab it and it melts.
Cool. That was awesome. The whole or the chain or just
Just the
stone
stone.
or okay. Hey Winky, what do you think we can get out of this chain? Is it worth anything? Snatch it off the skeleton and
I look at the chain and try to see what metal it's made out of.
It's just a non-precious chain. It's scrap
This,
value.
this is
alright.
worth nothing.
The only thing you can tell about it is slightly melted. Your guess is the lightning strike went straight through it.
That's why this dude's a skeleton. Because
You
everybody
can
knows when you get
In the hole next to a car, there's tatters of burnt clothing inside the hole as well.
Okay, so it did have clothes on it, and that's obvious, but
Do we know what religion this abbey is for?
No, you were never told that.
it's for Zeus.
Well, they said it was like infested. Like I don't. Whatever is here has nothing to do with I think what it was for. But
I guess my mind was going to, was this dude chained, was he a previous priest that was chained up and forced to transform into a tree or something?
What? He's inside the tree. He's
You can
not
make a
against the tree.
perception check because you just now came over and saw them finding a corpse.
Hey, that other tree's dead.
Maybe he was eaten by the tree.
I've already killed 3 trees, guys.
You're just making everything worse. Our environment is going to be screwed up because of you.
Core, you don't notice anything.
Yeah. Alright. I don't know.
I want it to examine the skeleton closer to see how old it is.
Well, it's one better than core.
Make a perception check, Winky.
You go with that.
All right. You see enough evidence to indicate that whoever this was probably a druid.
Druid. That's a lot of evidence from a skeleton. I'm good with it though.
Oh, no, we killed Nita.
But when Nita has turned into a tree, he hasn't looked like that.
Hmm. Next time, well,
And when he turns into a tree, he can't move.
Yeah.
and when he does it next time, Winky, you hit him with some lightning. We'll find out.
No, I don't think that's a very good idea.
Well,
Okay.
then ask him if it hurt.
Alright, now that we've been super stealthy up to this point, do we want to press on to the Abbey?
We want to continue
Yes.
stealthing, or do we just, since we're all right here anyway, just walk up?
I'd like to
I
keep...
feel like anybody inside would have seen us fighting a tree. So
We do a kill circle. We alright, in a circle, back to back, and we just walk towards the Abbey along the circle.
When you get
Nothing
to
to
the edge
catch.
of the Abbey, you can see where the lightning struck the building directly, and there's blackening on the stonework, and a bunch of the building has been blasted outward as if something just immediately crushed through the wall after the lightning strike.
Mhm.
So this tree is here, but the lightning struck the building that's over here.
The tree's moving around. It was walking when it started attacking you.
Oh. I thought it was stuck in place.
Nope, it's a mobile creature. It was just pretending to be a tree.
Imagine a giant tree comes running up towards you, just like sprinting full force, running at you.
Honestly, we didn't give it much of a chance to move, so.
Can I would like to try to go like over here to this corner, peek around the
Mhm.
corner to see if there's any other ways in or if there's anything down here.
And go.
There's plenty of ways in. There's like holes everywhere.
I guess I gotta go over one. I think there is an entrance over here, guys.
Why don't we just go through the front door?
You guys can.
Well, technically, Core's found the front door. Y'all are at the side door.
Oh,
Alright, you guys position where you want to be.
we should surround the building just in case.
just in case what? We die one by one?
Oh snap! I hit something I was not supposed to.
You know, I was about to follow Core, but after watching him attack a bunch of actual trees, I changed my mind.
I'm gonna message again, Hitala, and I'm gonna wait outside the door. And I'm
You
waiting for
message-
the mark.
You hear Winky wandering around inside the Abbey.
Oh shoot. Alright, I'm gonna hold at the front door.
I don't hear any screaming yet. Should we move in?
Yeah, the Abbey appears to be completely empty right now.
I'm gonna like check everything, all the pillars, make sure everything's stable enough for us to be in there without it collapsing.
While you're doing that, Hatala, you notice where you're standing where the lightning damage and the crushing damage was to the building. There is the indication that someone had a campfire going there.
This would be a nice spot to take
It looked
from
like-
rain and stuff.
It looked like someone was camping in that alcove of the building, and that's when the lightning strike happened.
You ping where that's at?
Oh, is that the person? Is that the
Where I'm
person in
standing.
the tree?
So somebody was camping. A lightning strike happened. Here.
The building was damaged and something burst through the walls after the lightning strike occurred.
But the lightning strike where I'm at? Or...
Yes.
Okay.
It struck the building and the ground.
Okay.
And if you look exactly where it was, you can see the shreds of a leather bedroll.
Was the burnt clothes, did that look like leather?
Yeah.
Or, wait.
Um,
Okay.
I messaged Core.
You guys are literally
We were
that
trying to
far
be
apart.
quiet. We're trying to be at
Just
least
walk
some kind
over to him and talk.
Can I not just do? I messaged Core. It looks like somebody was sleeping and struck by lightning. Could this be another Primarch or whatever it is you are again? That's for lightning.
Champion? Why would he
That's
strike
it.
himself?
No, you struck yourself on fire several times without your consent while you were sleeping. That's what this looks like.
Interesting.
This is like texting on your phone when you're right beside each other.
Make a perception check, Atala.
Oh.
The ground here, it looks like it after the lightning strike, because the lightning struck actually crispied the ground by heating it up almost to glass. And then afterwards, several large holes were poked in random directions that look like root holes through the crunchified broken ground.
Came out of
Unchified.
the
That sounds
ground?
like a chocolate bar.
Can I try to make some kind of knowledge check to understand what that is?
Based on the looks, the ground was exploded inward, not outward. Something broke holes down into the ground, and it looks like you ripped a root out of the ground.
Could it have been the tree that we just killed off, that druid? The druid was wandering?
Your best guess is the lightning strike killed the druid and turned him into a tree.
Do we see any other areas where lightning may have struck?
No, but there is a lot of vegetation in this area, so that lightning strike would have hit a lot of vegetation.
I want to go check out. I think this is an altar over here.
I want to.
Yes.
Now, I want to attack the tree behind you. Behind you, Atala!
It's a bit more of a shrub, but sure.
Shrubbery.
Man, you really hate trees.
You beat on the poor innocent shrub that's already slightly blasted by lightning.
Okay.
Jeez, so mean.
Determine it's
Just
not
a twig
alive. I'd
sticking
like
up in the
to
ground.
investigate this bush. See if there's any.
For someone who lives in a tree, you sure do hate trees.
It attacked you guys. I'm trying to help. I'm up 4 trees to your 0 right now, sir.
And to be honest with you, Core, as a protector of the forest, you're making me a little uneasy at the moment. I think these trees are not alive. I think it was just that one. So, yeah, if you could not kill every tree we see, that'd be great.
Okay.
All right, now Winky, you're examining the altar.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You can see that there used to be holy symbols on the altar, but someone has smashed them off. And there are a bunch of nature materials gathered on the altar, along with some magical reagents and other things. It looked like someone was doing magical research of some kind here.
So are the religious symbols broken to the point of they're unrecognizable?
You can't recognize them, no.
I will call Eve over because she has much more religious knowledge than me.
Do I?
Yes.
Okay. And it's safe in here?
Yeah, it's safe.
Okay, wait, which way did you walk in? I want to follow the path you took.
I went through here, all over there, and then just straight up.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. I'll take a look.
While they're doing that, I'd like to look for any type of trapdoors or something in the floor or anything like that.
Okay. All right, Eve, are you doing a religion check? There it goes. Okay. Your guess is that this altar was to the deity Shaylin, the Eternal Rose. There's a lot of plant-based motifs on it, and only the deity's markings were removed. The plant-based ones were left behind. Like the person who defaced the monument, the altar, didn't mind the plants, but didn't like the god.
Interesting.
And you do notice all the magical gear and paraphernalia that's up on the altar now too. Someone was using it to conduct research.
Is there a space behind the altar?
No.
Okay.
There's a large stained glass window that allows the sun in, and that's it.
That's it.
And the stained glass window is mostly blacked out from age and time right now.
So, what were we saying? We were supposed to clear out this abbey, right? From what?
Infestation.
Of what? Just old lightning blasts?
Huh? Gotta keep looking.
That's why I'm looking at the floor, see if there's another.
I want to.
Wait,
First thing, I want to use my hammer sense. And then the second thing I want to do.
While you're doing that, a card was already talking though. A card, make a perception check. He had said he was searching earlier, but I was working with Eve.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to get it out there.
All right. While examining the floors, the only thing you notice is where that lightning strike happened and the roots broke down into the cracked earth. You can see what looks like stonework underneath that.
Ooh, nice. I want to point that out to Hitala. Oh, look, you see that down there? I think there's a basement or some sort down there, or something below the building.
That's not an entrance, so you could try breaking your way in, but there's probably actually an entrance somewhere in the temple.
Can I use my engineering to sense out where a good entrance would have been?
You make your rolls while Winky, you're going to walk around using your hammer sense.
Yes.
Okay. You do not detect any locked doors, but your hammer seems frustrated.
Frustrated. Maybe there isn't any doors. Do I get told about?
Your hammer leads you straight to the nearest locked door. Your hammer is frustrated because it can't point you to the locked door.
Oh. Do I hear their conversation about there being like some sort of entrance over here?
They didn't say there's an entrance over there. They said they found something underneath the abbey.
Oh.
I would think that you would hear it because the church usually has decent acoustics for traveling of sound, so I'm sure that you could hear it.
And while y'all are talking, Atala, you are not certain, but based on the design and architecture used, if this was a temple, an older abbey, they usually had some form of catacombs in this kind of area that would be accessible, and usually it'd be somewhere near the altar, the entrance to the catacombs, because it'd be part of religious ceremonies that the dead would be displayed for a while and then taken down underneath.
I would share that. And speak loud enough for Winky to hear me before he starts breaking the ground.
I want to search the entirety of this altar. Not altar, but the stand where it's on. Like everywhere up there.
Make another perception check.
I'm trying to search like trapdoors or doors in general.
Okay. You do not find any evidence of doors or anything like that, but the altar area seems very simple and it doesn't look like there's anything complicated there. Your
And
guess is they didn't want to interfere with the altar itself, so they kept it clean and organized and neat.
okay. And is it possible for me to move the altar?
I mean, it's a giant monolithic piece of stone. You're strong enough, you can move it.
I want to move it a
So
little
remember,
bit.
the one thing you were asked to do is to clean this place out and then consecrate it. So if
What's
you damage the altar, you will actually make it hard to consecrate.
Don't break
What is-
it.
What is consecrate?
Make it holy again.
Yeah, we
Uh-oh,
gotta
okay.
fix it up.
I want to move it a little bit so I can see behind it.
Okay, make a strength check.
Okay.
It's a d20 plus your strength modifier.
I'm pretty sure if I go to my thing, I can roll this. Nope.
No, it's not on the auto rolls. I don't know why it's not.
How do you do this? It's
Just
nope. That's a question mark.
slap roll 1d20 plus your strength modifier.
Oh. Strength modifier is +4. +4. Oh god.
Okay. You can struggle and groan, and you're surprised that the altar does not move when you try to push it.
Oh.
It looks small enough that you should be able to even pick it up. But it seems to not be as small as you think. You think it actually extends below the ground.
Oh. Is there like I want to examine the altar very, very closely. Like if to find like a button or something.
Okay.
Or maybe if I can lift something on the altar to see if there's like a
While
ladder.
you're doing that, what's everyone else doing? Corey, you haven't done anything in a while. You're muted if you're
Muted.
Nice. I think I've secured the door well enough. I don't see anything going on, so I'm just gonna go, just kind of follow the wall, just kind of filling along, and look out this other door if there's.
Ian, he ends up accidentally pushing a pillar and the whole building
I'll
collapses.
poke my head outside too, just to see.
Okay. When you look outside, you see a very small graveyard out beside it.
Oh.
Graveyard out here, this general area. I do want to go back over here and just kind of look, see if there's any kind of, since they were talking about stairways and stuff, if there was anything over this area.
Hold on a second.
Is there anything in this particular rubble
Hold on
pile?
a second.
Sure.
Or initiative. No.
Oh, if that tree hits me, game on.
After
If that tree
finally
hits you, I
not
will
hitting one as
apologize.
you go by it.
Why is there just random like screaming in this audio?
Hitala?
You sent something to somebody, it didn't go to me.
Just have a look myself at the graveyard. Does it look older, or how old does the graveyard look?
The graveyard, it looks to be at least 10, 20 years old.
And the abbey
Oh.
itself?
Abbey itself, It's hard to tell, but this style has been around for centuries, and it's gone out of favor about a century ago or longer. And this
Okay.
is the oldest island in the area, so this building could be hundreds of years old.
So, all right. So I'll say out loud here, they may not have been using the catacombs for a long time here. That would be underneath. They may not have even known they existed.
But there was some kind of infestation someone was talking about. There's nothing up
Well,
here.
but it looks like around 10 or so, a decade or so, they've been using this graveyard. So, I mean, it was a
But
usable
how recent is
place.
this lightning? Is the lightning strike?
Within a week or two.
So this is a recent destruction of this place.
It's been empty and abandoned for years, according to the guy who sent you here, but recently it has become dangerous.
Yeah. So some people maybe use this graveyard but didn't use the church.
Yeah, something happened. Something was attacked here or transformed here. But honestly, I'm to a point now where I'm curious about the catacombs in such a way of we have been very desiring of older information, and it could yield results.
Library.
I don't think there's a library in the catacombs.
Just saying.
Don't say that word too loudly. Don't want to get Core too excited.
I know. I mean, his favorite thing is made out of his worst enemy.
All right. So again, based on your engineering knowledge, the entrance to the catacombs usually is up near the altar where the rituals for the dead can be followed and then buried.
Well, I say that we go see if Wiki's found some way to get down to the catacombs by the altar.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out this altar. Trying to find a button, or maybe I can lift the top off or something. I don't want to break it.
Yeah, after your current amount of investigation, you're fairly certain this altar is a single boulder that's probably at least 10 feet deep, if not more. In fact, it's possible this is a single rocky outcropping that they just carved into an altar when they built the building on top.
So not based on this information, I don't think we can get through the altar.
No.
But there's got to be a way to get in around the altar, which is what you've been saying this entire time.
Yes.
So I got something done at least. We know it's not. That's gonna be there for a while. I want to do this. I want to walk around the altar section, and I want to see what section of the ground sounds the most hollow.
Okay. None of the area next to the altar makes any sound differences.
And I'm gonna explore these sections.
Okay. When you come to those sections, it's hard to maneuver around because there's some debris on the floor from statues that used to be along the sides of this area.
Okay. I want to move the debris.
Okay. For investigating, the sun is already starting its downward descent.
Mm.
I'm gonna whisper Winky or message Winky. I don't want to sleep here.
Okay.
Well, your choice is to
Done.
sleep in the stone building or out in the trees.
That's our choices, man. If we do sleep, I recommend not sleeping close to the altar, because if someone does come out of the entrance or something, we will be too close to do anything.
Eve. Oh, I'm outside. I'll come back in so I can talk to Eve. Is there any way to like restore this temple to Shaylin?
That's what I was gonna work on. Kind of how I did at the other place. So,
Yeah, the only thing you got to do is to make sure there's no more unclean things here before she does it.
Oh, Winky, you need to get out.
I'm
well, I feel like honestly it'd be more a car.
He's usually the one that's gotten into
Maybe-
the
Maybe any of us
Well,
that
I'm
are.
talking about
Hey, there was a
Yeah,
fantastic bath at the at the Kedifis.
Maybe all of us that have creation powers need to get out.
yeah.
Well, I
If-
mean, can we tell? Like,
if we're
can
gonna
we
be
tell there's
staying,
stuff that is unclean?
That's unclean right there.
Can
I'm
you
just gonna
tell?
point to stuff. I just told you what's unclean right there.
if we're gonna be here staying the night, I want to
Okay.
fix up.
Don't you have detect evil?
I have detect aura.
As a
Can I help?
spell,
Focus on a target object, opening your mind to perceive magical auras. No, not for that.
Okay.
And for some reason, every time I read cantrip, my mind wants to say catnip 5.
Yes, I
With you.
second that.
If we're staying here the night, I want to work on before it goes sundown. I want to work on getting all the debris and trying to fix up the wall that's broken down the best I can, so that we're not wide open to anything coming in and just attacking us.
I'm going to message Hitala. Say, hey, we've got that doorway portal back to the tree.
Either sleep near trees or sleep in a tree.
There might be something here at night we need. Never know.
Maybe the entrance to the catacombs glows at
it's
night.
always an option
Mm-hmm.
if things go great, but I mean, we've made it through worse areas than this. And Winky
Okay,
seems
Winky.
somehow bound and determined that he wants to sleep here.
Winky, you have cleaned the alcove next to the altar, and you notice that the statues probably used to do something, but don't anymore.
Because they're
Because
destroyed.
The statues have been totally destroyed, but one of them looks like you could have moved it.
Moved it. Is there any like markings on the ground of like scratch marks or scrapes? Like
Mister's
where the
definitely
statues
been
were?
playing Resident Evil too much.
Make a perception check, Winky. Okay, you can find signs that there was a rod sticking out of the ground, but the rod is gone. There's just a hole now.
Can I use the end of my hammer? That is like the handle.
Too large. You need something smaller.
Corey, do you have your 10 feet pole?
I do.
10-foot pole? Can I borrow it for a
I'll
second?
start taking it
Look at
out
this
of my
dude.
my bag, just slowly taking out this 10-foot pole. I'll hand it off
We
to him.
found a use for the pole.
I've used it before.
Yeah.
I wanna try using the pole to put it into this.
All right. You stab it down into the hole, and you hear a click.
I wanna try to move the pole and turn it. Just
No.
whatever I can.
What happens when you turn it?
You need to
Okay.
try and shift it maybe to a side.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that.
Nothing happens when you try to shift because it's in the rock.
Just pull it out and see if that works.
Did this?
I'm gonna push it down more.
Okay. You push it down further, and there's a clunk. and you
Wow.
can see a section of the tile on the floor slide down a little bit, then stop.
I'm gonna keep pushing down.
Nothing else happens.
I'm gonna go to that tile that just slid down.
Okay. It looks like it is jammed on something.
I'm gonna kick it.
You kick it.
Yes.
Okay. And there's a groan of wood, but nothing happens.
Bone of wood. I'm gonna hit the tile with my hammer.
Hold
Okay.
on. If he brings that hammer up, we're stopping him.
Why
I'm
not?
not touching the hammer.
Yes, yes, most of this abbey is broken up and destroyed and whatever, but we're trying to not destroy it more.
But we need to get through here. I think I found the entrance.
Is
We
it?
need
Okay,
to
what do
get this-
you think there's a way to do it without hitting it with your hammer?
and keep kicking it.
Can we repair
Kicking
it?
what?
Or I could jump on this tile, like jump
Did
up
the
and
tile
down.
go up or did it go down?
It's going down. I need to keep kicking it down so this thing it's jammed on will break.
I'd like to. I'll walk back in, and I'll start asking about this whole. You said it sounded like you hit wood. Is there like is the mechanism broken? Can we repair it?
Maybe we can use fire to try to burn whatever that wood is.
I mean, we could jump on it. Just
What if? But the wood could be how the actual mechanism works. Well, that seems unlikely though, because it would rot.
Yeah,
but-
because
you want to? Are you able to see it through the cracks, Hatala?
I looked through the
It's
cracks.
only gone down 3 inches, and the floor tiles themselves are about 5 inches deep.
There doesn't seem to be enough crack to look through.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna hand Winky one end of a rope, and I'm gonna hold the other end of the rope. And, all right, you gonna jump on it?
I'm not.
I'll
fine.
jump on it. You hold the other.
I'm gonna use no. I'm gonna jump on it because
Okay.
I have like super jumps.
Super
I'm
jump.
gonna use.
Mario.
It's a me, Winky.
I'm gonna just jump up real high, like with using my armor and stuff, because it's I could like basically fly, and then just
Do you do
land down
a
onto
flip
the
at the
tile.
top of your apex
Well,
and then bottom
but first
slam?
I tie the rope around my waist just in case.
Okay. You jump as high as you can and land back down on it with a crash, and the tile slides down 3 more inches and turns about 10 degrees at an angle and is now doing this.
Dang it! I'm gonna kick the side that's not turned, like really hard.
Okay. You go to kick the side that's not turned, and you fall in as the tile goes floop, floop,
Yeah.
and you're
Wait.
now dangling by a rope from a ceiling with a pinched rope.
That was the entrance.
Winky's
Underneath the
gone.
tile.
Pull me
Winky's
up.
gone.
Pull me up!
Where'd you
Pull
go?
me
I
up!
didn't know he had a visibility cloak.
Guys, pull me up!
How much further down is it till the ground underneath there?
I'm gonna look down.
With your low light vision, you can see it's about a 2-foot drop.
Oh, it's only 2 feet.
But you're
Just pull me
dangling
up.
from your waist right at the roof.
Yeah, you're Mission
So
Impossibling it.
you can hand touch the floor, but that's about all you can do.
I don't want to be down here all by myself with all this. So
The only
either
thing
somebody
you
else.
see down there is there's some broken boards that have been. It looks like they were on the walls, but some of them have moved inward.
I don't have a flashlight. I'm gonna pull out a torch.
Okay.
I don't have a flashlight.
Sorry.
I'm gonna pull out a torch. Right.
What's a flashlight?
Is there anything
Alright,
you can fix,
light up
Winky?
your torch, and you don't see anything different because again, you have low light vision, so you could already see in there.
I wanna
Did you
untie.
tell us about the boards that were like poking out and stuff?
Yeah, I'll tell you guys about that. And what
Is it holding the tile from going down?
I want to untie myself from the rope and then tell them not to let go of the rope.
Will not let go of the rope.
So you untie yourself from the rope and fall to the ground.
Okay. How tall is the ceiling from this place?
You've only got about 4 foot of space.
4 foot of space, and I'm like 3 foot.
But
So,
your hammer's 5 foot.
huh? Oh yeah,
Your hammer is 5 foot.
yeah, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. I really don't know what to do. I'm gonna search around whatever room this is in and see if there's like an exit or entrance somewhere.
Okay.
Guess
It looks like a little cubby, and there's just some boards that have moved from the walls to the side, towards the middle.
I'm gonna try to mess
Wanna
with
expect-
the tile to see if I can make it swivel.
You push down on the tile?
Sure.
Are you standing on it?
No, I was to the side, kind of.
Okay, you can make it go down on one side a little bit.
Winky, you see anything? I'm wiggling the tile. Is there anything stopping it?
I'm gonna look at the tile.
It's hitting those boards.
Those. I want to move the boards.
Okay. You push the boards back, and the tile slides down about 4 or 5 inches, stops, and then starts sliding in the other direction.
So that's what the entrance was supposed to do. Okay, and
As it goes on, you hear another click, and the ground below you drops away, and you're now sliding down.
Hi, Wiki.
Grab the
You
rope.
slide about 2 or 3 feet, then all of a sudden there's another click, and now you're bouncing down steps, hitting your butt on every step.
I'm gonna try to grab something to
While you're doing
get
that,
my style.
Core, you are like pushing at the thing, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna try this," and all of a sudden the thing stops, goes out of the way, and another tile goes down with it and goes to the side, and then you see Winky just slide away as the place he's on goes down and turns into stairs.
Oh, we're losing Winky again.
Winky slides about 5 feet out of view with his torch and slams into a door.
Ow!
You
Jeez.
stopped.
Okay,
Job, Wiki.
I think his
That
armor.
hurt.
I can't hear his armor clanking anymore. I think he stopped. Is it deep enough where I need to tie off this rope to be able to get out, or we?
It's stairs. You walk down.
Okay.
The first
I would
one,
like
the first
to
one got stuck and then
Light
turned
my
into stairs.
lantern and walk down the stairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Core.
All right. At the bottom of the stairs, there is a wooden door that does not match the decor or anything else. It looks like it was homemade, and someone has sealed it up from the other side.
Oh, this is my hammer so angry.
Now, do we want to focus on cleaning up the upstairs, or do we want to see if there's an infestation downstairs?
It's getting dark. Do we want to
It
sleep
seems-
first and do this?
How much time is there before night? Like,
Y'all
think I
puttered
can
around
follow.
for a few more minutes, so it is almost 5 p.m. and the sun sets fully at 6.
all right. So here's the issue. It's sealed from the other side. It's not sealed from our side. So whatever's over there could come over here if it wanted to.
Okay.
I'd rather take care of it now rather than later, is my opinion.
Okay,
What is?
I'm gonna check if we
let
can
me-
open the.
Let me ask Eve.
Sorry.
How long would it take to consecration thing? Is this like a multi-day project, or is it like a couple minutes?
It's a ritual that takes at least an hour.
Yep.
Are you close to that, or there's a lot more cleaning that needs to be done?
Maybe we should probably do that after because if we go.
She can't even do it if there's something in here that's.
I just wanted to have the
Uh,
conversation.
Like a
So-
vampire.
Also, if things get destroyed, we need to be able to fix them. So I'd rather fix them with everything else than.
Or a werewolf.
I'm
Sorry,
just trying
Core.
to engage
Or a
everybody.
ghost.
Sorry, Core.
With
Anyway, let's just kill something.
okay, cool. I'm up for that. Go for it, Winky.
Or talk to them first, actually.
I already.
So we can't get
Maybe too late. I
the-
already told Winky to go ahead.
the
She's
door.
already
The door.
swinging.
The door is blocked, right?
The door is sealed from the other side. Your
You
hammer
could
is
knock on
migrating
it.
towards it.
How big is the hallway? Because I want to know if I can swing or
You
not.
barely have enough room, and you can only do an overhead swing.
I'll do an overhead swing. You guys might want to move back.
You hit the door with a massive amount of force, and the entire door and the section around it goes inward. It
It's not
literally,
destroyed. And
it's almost like a cartoon. It slams, it goes back for a step, and then just
that's
making a huge racket, and dust and debris goes flying everywhere.
We're here.
man. If I was
and
actually
a fairly
there.
bad smell comes out.
Oh, this stinks.
Can we place it? Is it rotting? Or is it
It's a
mildew?
combination of rot and brimstone.
God,
Stone, brimstone.
can we see inside the room? Because this was locked off for a reason.
You see
Again.
inside the room, and there is a table and a chair, and a man is sitting at the table holding a cup going, "Oh!"
Hello.
He's like, "Well, I guess that's one way to knock."
We couldn't get the door open.
You didn't knock, Winky, though. I said you
I
could
did
knock.
not.
And he's like, "Before you start freaking out, please don't go in swinging. I know you hero types like to do that. I'm not here to hurt anybody."
And
Yeah.
who are you?
Do you come down the stairs?
Yeah, I'll come down the stairs. I want to take a good look at him and just ask him who he.
All right. He's bright red and has horns.
What?
I just want to hold just Winky's shoulder, so he can't go anywhere.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm just we're having a conversation.
What is your name?
Not.
Your name
Very
Dr. Knot?
interesting name.
No, he's probably not going to tell you his name.
You
That's
can
got
just
a lot
call
of
me
power.
What can we call him?
Boyata.
Oh, Yada.
How long have you been here?
About 5 years.
Is there anything else in these?
Research.
Anything else in the catacombs?
Dead guys. There used to be some living dead guys, but I got rid of them. They kept wandering up and trying to, mess with my stuff.
What is
And
that?
I promise I have not harmed any locals.
I'm gonna turn around and go upstairs. Just,
You weren't even.
I'm just
You were
leaving.
already upstairs.
No,
Okay.
I had to talk to y'all.
Oh, okay. Well, this is awkward.
Yeah. What kind of research you've been doing?
We're trying to find a cave.
What kind of cave?
Crystal cave, cove, cave thing.
Shut up.
You think he's not going to know about it?
What kind of cave are you trying to find?
You do know I have excellent hearing, guys.
I wasn't trying to hide what I was saying.
He's talking to Winky.
Yes.
So it sounds like y'all know about the same place I'm looking for.
Let me guess,
Yeah,
your
looking for the
brother's
same
there. We've been commissioned to find it. For posterity and learning.
Mm-hmm. Not treasure seekers?
I mean, we're not going to be upset if we get a little richer.
One of us is if we don't, but he's not a problem.
What kind of man?
We're trying to find a library.
You're looking for the library?
Yes.
I thought you mortals gave up on that a while back.
They may have.
Back at it.
Our group is very stubborn, so
Okay. All right, so you don't like me. I don't like any of you, but I'm not here to harm any of you. I'm not here to harm anyone. Technically, I'm not even here.
We're here mainly for the infestation. If you could point us in that direction.
Well, I
mean,
guess at this point, the only infestation would be me.
Any chance of you clearing out?
Yeah,
no.
sure. There's other places I can go. This was just nice because, occasionally monsters and beasts would stop in. It used to be a bunch of monsters up there, but some guy cleared them out a while back.
Okay.
yes,
I mean, that's
we
kind
were
of really the only
commissioned.
thing we're here for. If you're willing to go, that'll be great. We'll probably try to clean up the temple up there a little bit.
Aw. Oh.
Did you happen to hear a lightning strike a week ago?
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I was trying to do a locate spell during a storm, which was when magic's at its most powerful. And apparently, the ward protecting the place I'm trying to find was so powerful it backfired.
So that was you that got struck by lightning?
Yeah, I got struck by lightning. Not fun. I didn't know it could hit me through the ground. That's why I was trying to do it underground.
I think you inadvertently hit someone else in the process.
He kind of turned into a tree monster.
Oh. Sorry.
Because apparently he made a camp right outside the building, and yeah.
Well, that was right about the time all those plant monsters started roaming around here.
There were more.
Yeah.
I've killed 5 of them so far.
Well,
No,
it
he
sounds
just
like
struck down trees.
a
I?
druid came here, desecrated the temple, put up the shamble things that we fought earlier, then got struck by lightning because of an unknown demon underneath this abbey that was summoning the same place that we're trying to get to.
Yeah, it's
I
a
mean,
little
karma,
weird.
man. Don't
But-
desecrate temples.
Now, is he a demon
not-
or a tiefling or a what's the other one?
You don't know.
What are you?
He actually looks around, taps the horns. Mortal, not mortal.
He's a demon, guys.
And then he
Context
grabs
clues.
a hunk of meat.
It's context
This
clues.
has been the best vacation I've had in a while.
He's a demon.
Other than it being a little cold up here, it's been nice.
Okay. Do you happen to know the demon that's locked away in the grotto?
Yeah. He's my boss.
Oh, is he trying to
I've
get?
been trying to find him for a very long time.
Is he a nice guy? Probably not, right?
Well, I mean, he went to hell, so how nice can he be? But I mean, not all demons are the same. Not all of us are bloodthirsty monsters. Most of us are, but not all of us.
Okay. Are you linked to like a different sin or anything? Like to eat?
No, just run of the mill.
Okay.
Bad guy.
Okay.
Was in life. Loyal though to my boss.
Very loyal. If you follow him to this far.
It's hard to
I
find
know
good
I'm
loyal
powerful
people these
enough
days.
to make waves in the other world, so I stick with other people. Those that are powerful.
It's hard to find loyalty these days.
Weird.
Yeah, especially from your own shadow. Jeez.
I've only been able to get up here in the past few years, so at least I have a good chance to try to find him. I've
Is
searched
there-
from the other side, but couldn't find anything.
Is there any reason that your master would be trying to actively keep you from finding him?
No. That's why I was so confused why none of my spells worked to find him. Somebody else is holding him.
Were you a part of the
Battle?
battle that occurred here?
No, that was before my time. Time
So
works a little weird. I've met him
I was about to
afterward.
say, but he was trapped in the grotto.
Yeah, I can't explain it either because I'm not sure when it was I died. It doesn't make much sense to me. The other world seems to have time flow weird, is all I can say.
You said you were looking some places, a few places already.
Yeah, I've narrowed it down to this island,
Okay.
So have
and
we?
I've narrowed it down to the coastlines. But the salt water in this area is a little dangerous to me. I am not sure why. It shouldn't be. Salt water shouldn't be a problem.
Hmm.
But I've even tested it. If you take the water out in like a cup and then use it, nothing happens. But if you go in the water, something happens.
Interesting. Is it
Maybe it's something else.
is it like holy water burn to you or?
No, not that bad. That stuff's nasty. Leaves a mark. Won't go away for a long time.
Okay.
Probably contact with something.
Yeah, I don't know. I that's above my pay grade. I'm just rank and file.
Okay. Do you need any help packing or anything?
Uh, no. Most of this has been useless anyway. I've got some areas to look at. I'm gonna go try a cave.
Okay. Winky, you want to try to put this door back?
I guess I'll try to put the door back.
There's nothing left of what it was attached to.
Pile
Can't
up
put
some
the door back.
stones.
Just stand it up in the door frame, just kind of like, all right, we'll
I put it back and it just falls
Like, he
right
took
back down.
most of the frame with the door when he knocked it down.
Yeah, I kind of overdo it when it comes to doors. Sorry.
All right. I guess we're gonna,
He grabs a few things, says, "Well, it's been pleasant," and then there's a puff of smoke and fire, and he's gone.
Oh, shoot! We should have asked him about the demon that was working with the people that we've been trying to run into forever.
Well,
Oh, our loss.
yep.
My
Let's
question is
definitely mess the place up
how did he get in here?
Through the door.
Oh, went through the door.
through the door.
Well, we found the door after we went through the floor. and
He
the
just
floor
disappeared
at
in a
the
poof
place
of
was-
smoke,
floor-
and you're
the
wondering
floor
how he got
used-
to the floor.
The floor used to work correctly. He's been down there for 5 years,
Oh,
Yeah.
in the hole for 5 years.
Yeah.
likely, but also he can poof. So
Poof.
He's gone, and the place is now empty. As you look around, you can see the corpses of probably 4 or 5 undead that have been totally obliterated, and of course, corpses of about 2 or 3 more undead who are only mostly dead.
You just leave these here.
Why are
and go
you
put
silly?
them up.
What was that, Hatala?
no, they're mostly dead, like you used to be, or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
They're undead that have been hacked into pieces enough that they're no longer a danger,
Oh, they're still alive,
but they're still living undead.
Not really my department. Anyone else want to take lead on that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to each one of them with my kukri and just stick the kukri, in their head, kind of just a coup de grace.
All right. You finish off all the undead,
Oh.
and you can feel the air of the church take on a different tone.
Did anybody else feel that?
I didn't feel
Um,
anything. I
Not
walked away.
really.
It feels different. I don't know.
I mean, I destroyed that door, so my hammer's not angry anymore. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. I think we've cleansed this place because it feels different to me. Hey,
We
do
gotta
you feel
repair.
anything different?
We gotta repair it, but
Eve, say the line. This house.
This house is clean. I don't.
Yeah.
house
is
clean.
Dad used to do a really good impression of it, but
Kyle's got 2 heads.
Caroline.
So when we're cleaning this place up, do we have to rebuild the walls that were breaking down?
It's
No, but you
mostly,
need to get rid of the dead bodies of everything.
yeah, we're trying to clean it in a spiritual sense, more than necessarily a physical sense. Obviously, we can do both, but the priority is spiritual.
Winky, make a perception check since you've been down here the most. You and Core can both do it if you want.
Okay.
A.
Go.
Okay. Winky,
Nice. Nice
you're
20.
fairly certain that this catacomb is very old, to the point of you think this catacomb predates this temple. Core, you're absolutely certain that Winky is right on that thought because you can see the symbols of another deity further down in the catacombs, and you see now underneath in the catacombs where the bottom of that altar comes down all the way to here. It's actually about a 20-foot long single piece of rock. And there are other holy symbols carved down here.
Can I go check out the altar?
Eve, Hatala, we got more religious paraphernalia that needs identifying.
Okay.
It's just a big boulder. That's a nice boulder, though.
I could take a crack at it with
Nice
my plus.
boulder.
What do I even
I
have?
like that boulder.
Yeah, go for it.
My
Core.
+1. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at this. I'm staring at it.
Nice.
Yeah. Noise.
Oh, nice.
She still did better than Core.
I mean, that shouldn't be a surprise, though.
Okay, hold on a second. Hatala is fairly certain that this is a shrine dedicated to the Guardian of the Tomb, which is an ancient god who some call Anubis. But Core thinks it is to Abraxas, the master of the final incantation, one of the demon gods.
And Eve.
And Eve, when she looks at it, sees. Hold on.
Ew. It was a really weird sequence.
She sees carvings for Serenade, the Dawnflower.
The Dawnflower.
I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say it's probably more that one because of all the plants around.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you guys are seeing.
The Dawnflower.
So Eve, I feel like we've got some stuff for Shaylin and some stuff. I mean, it could be Abraxas, it could be, Serenade that you thinking. But I mean, if we're reconsecrating this, who are we doing it to? And by we, I mean you, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
We were
here.
asked.
When you mention Abraxas, Eve, you notice those symbols too.
What?
So there are there?
Yeah.
Hmm.
As you look, you start noticing the other symbols too.
All of them are there. This is very old, so thousands of people could have carved their own deities things in there.
Would there be a reason for worship of many deities that seem to be contrary to one another in one place? especially
Probably
before
just
this.
facets of time. In different time periods, different temples were built here.
Yeah, that's what I was about.
We should ignore this one. All of the others. We were asked to. We went the temple above, and the temple above is set to the deity that is with the altar and stuff. So.
Yeah, so I think we'll go with Shaylin.
Okay.
But I mean, we cleared it out,
Yeah.
and so just fix the.
Before you can do the final consecration, you might want to remove all the belongings that the demon left behind.
Yes,
He
definitely.
left his belongings.
He
He
took
said
some
do.
things that
things.
were important. He said most of it wasn't needed anymore.
Yeah, then he poofed.
Well, is anything that is information on the grotto?
You can find the name of a family that was known for being the one that defeated the demon in the battle. Hold
What's
on.
the name?
I'm
Oh
looking.
yeah,
Hold on.
Oh,
did you guys learn anything from the man?
Demon?
Don't say that.
The
I'm
horny
just gonna
dude?
pretend. No, don't. Oh, that's not right.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ!
First of all, it was on a regular, just bad level. Now it's on another bad level. No, I'm trying to not. It was not a demon
That's what his name was. Not.
because
You murder everything.
yeah, because technically I could get in a lot of trouble.
And wait, am I gonna get in
So
trouble? Cause I was wearing the armor.
You're wearing what armor?
okay,
Oh, you
so
took that
if you
off.
get struck
No,
by
I haven't
lightning,
unglamoured it.
that's one of the things that can happen. You can get struck by lightning. You can your powers will get taken away. Can you use your powers?
Wait, which ones? Cause there's the werewolf I can give up. Can
No, that's you. Got to keep that one.
It's like just he puts the a werewolf in front of his other powers, so the lightning hits it.
There's all kinds of things that can
Whoops! I'm
happen.
not a werewolf anymore.
When looking at the demon's belongings, you can find something mentioning a man named Ibram Ganem, who was the man who's responsible for leading the contingent of soldiers who defeated the demon and trapped him in the grotto.
this is a
Also, if you guys tell me what you talked about, did you tell me what you talked about?
yes. We'll fill you in.
Okay, what if the one that's locked up in the grotto is the one I dreamed about?
Way back when he was locked behind the door and wanted you to let him out. Thought that was a fire
Maybe he's-
scar thing though.
Well, but she's saying that he wanted to be let out of a door. What if this is the door? That's what she's saying.
Do you remember your dream? Also, you told us you felt rested for 2 months. What was that about?
But wait,
I just
This-
had a good night's sleep.
this one did not.
That's still
this one
very.
did-
I mean, you've never said that before.
The thing about the dream thing is the demon here did not want to leave the door. He was
Oh,
fine
not
being.
this, not this one. His boss in the grotto could be the one that we let out, and he says thank you, and disappears. Just a thought. But yeah.
Like see the future or something. We're going to the grotto, so
Trying to find.
Okay. And the only thing that other mentioned in the writings that he has is that a couple of the temples in this island were built on top of previous temples because they had a tendency to consider an area sacred, whether it was be profane, evil, or deific good. And they just kept building temples there. Like if there was a temple to someone and someone raised that temple, they would just build another one on top of it. And it was just a common occurrence. So a lot of these temples on this island have secrets hidden underneath them.
Makes me wonder about the Temple of Gazra here. Could there be a underneath sect that is actually worshiping something else?
Yeah, Eve, are you worshipping something else?
Not her.
Oh, sorry.
You've got to really relax.
You
I
said
don't know what's gotten into you.
Gazra, and
Like
she's the only one I
everything
know.
that's. But you
What are you wearing
already
right
know
now?
that.
Okay, maybe I'm evil.
Honestly, I'm at the point where that's a possibility. This is like a doppelganger core.
Ghetto store.
Hmm. I found it in my notebook. Here it is. Eve's dream, as I always write about your dreams.
Creepy.
Yeah. Well, I
Creepy.
had my
He
own
also
dream
watches
journal.
us sleep. So,
Creepy.
dude.
That's not actually that creepy. I've been watching you guys sleep too.
See, it
So
was
me and
him. It
Corbin
wasn't
staying
me.
up quite a
It
lot.
wasn't me. Him.
Because
Edith runs like a dog in his sleep. It's very hilarious.
No, ever since I was dreaming, I've been keeping dream journals, so it stuck out. So I made a note, and it was Eve's dream. Here it is. In a dungeon, you had found a door. There were voices calling you to open the door. It might have been a demon or something. The door opens. There's fire, smoke. Whatever it is thanks us and disappears. And then I have here it says you heard a voice said it was good. The voice was a her, maybe her deity, your deity maybe. And that's really all I got noted down.
Interesting. He seemed pretty cool.
I mean, the one above it was about your plague dream, but I don't think we need that one.
I'm gonna start cleaning up all the stuff at the bottom, like all his belongings that don't need to be here, and taking them out of the temple. Since everybody else is focused on dreams and all that, when that's not a job, but okay.
I'll help Winky. I want to see what he considered as useless stuff. It might be useful to us. One man's trash is another man's treasure, and this guy was a
What
demon,
the-
so who knows?
Ah. It looked weird as the speech bubble for your
Yeah, it was
character.
scrolling. It
Yeah, I was like,
interesting.
what the heck?
At first I was like, oh great, did the game crash or something?
Alright.
Okay. Alright, so you managed to, in about an hour or so, get the underside cleaned. So it is now definitely after dark.
Right.
I feel much safer sleeping in the building, but I do not feel safe sleeping down here.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be stuck down here. I didn't really get
Do
a.
you do the ritual tonight? If Eve does it by herself, it'll take her 4 hours. If Atala helps her, it'll take only an hour.
I will help. So it was how long for Hitala's help?
An hour.
An hour, and then if I help,
You
an
count.
hour.
17 hours.
6 or
I'll be
7
over
hours.
an hour.
Hey, Elijah. Elijah. If it takes one boat to get from England to America 4 days, how long does it take 6 boats to get from England to America?
4 days.
Okay.
No, you know what my favorite is? When I was 8, my sister was 4. How old is my sister when I'm 72?
Is everyone? We're not
I'm-
saying 68. We're.
I'm just waiting on Winky.
Well, I'm waiting on Elijah.
Trying to think. Hold on.
I'm gonna go find a place to throw the yurt up while Winky's over there brain melting and Eve and Hatala are doing the ritual.
I don't know. I'm not good at math.
Dude.
I'm gonna
It's
say
easy.
79. What 80? Not what?
Wait, how did she become older?
Oh, sorry. I thought I got confused.
I think you forgot the number.
That's it. Oh, I got one. If you pass second, what place are you in?
Second. Because you have to pass first to be in first. That's why that whole age one. I just watched so many videos of people sitting there trying to do half. It's like the answer's 36. No, they're 4 years younger. Okay. So
He's very
anyway,
lucky. She only ages half of my age.
born on a leap year. Cool, 4 years for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you guys doing this tonight or are we camping?
Well, you're still gonna camp most likely because you're not gonna run back to town at night.
I already got the yurt thrown up inside.
I'll just be stabbing bushes, making sure. Just checking them all.
And he only has to sleep 2 hours, so he's gonna do this all night.
We're just hearing.
This one's good!
And a car is just over there. Oh.
Like, please tell me you're gonna do at least something with the wood. Let me know that it was a purpose.
He's not cutting down the trees. He's just stabbing the
Yeah,
tree.
I'm not.
I mean, if he could cut.
If any of them are gonna cry out.
Yes, he has a hatchet, but I don't think he's cutting down full trees with.
He's gonna have to
Madness.
sharpen his weapon in the morning. Dulled up his sword.
Well, I keep my weapons tip top.
Oh, I know, but smacking trees with a sword, that's
I
gonna
have
that's gonna
hatchets.
blunt your blade. It's
I
gonna
have
blunt your
hatchets.
blade.
Am I full of metal?
Okay.
Oh, I need a bio break.
You wanna do a bio break?
Okay,
Alright.
dokie. Back at.
We will. Stick around for more action to come.
Now the only problem is because of the
And
Yeah.
we're back.
Okay.
Y'all have finished the ritual consecrating the building.
So well
I
done. We can leave
helped.
now.
Oh no, we're staying the night here, bro.
Oh yeah.
I already popped the yurt up and everything.
Do y'all stay above ground, or do
We are
y'all
not.
explore around during the night? Especially the
Uh,
twos that don't sleep.
I put the yurt right here for
Yeah.
everybody to sleep, and then I guess Core and I can alternate the 2 hours of sleeping, but I'm gonna be up most of the night with him, I suppose.
Yeah.
And of course, we made sure that all the doors are actually barred, and there's only that one entranceway where the wall is broken, so
We
we
could
can
have fixed
watch
the
that
wall.
door.
Like, we had an hour while they were doing the ritual. We could have started fixing the wall up, or like at least
It takes
barricading it.
a day or more to fix the wall.
Well, not like fix it, but like barricade it enough to where we would know if something got through it. It's sleep time. Somebody dropped their cup.
Hey. We have a new chatter, guys. Say hey.
Hello.
Oh,
Well, hello.
Core.
Mm.
Core. Are you okay, buddy? You need to sit down somewhere. You need some bacon.
I'm good.
All right. If you see me staring at you, it's not in a creepy way. I'm just. I know this is.
Nope, that didn't work.
I know it's a tough time for you because what the full moon's in a few days.
Is it?
Make a nature check.
turns out the full moon's a month away.
You know it's sometime in the next few days.
All right, buddy. This is why I bought that ring so I can keep an eye on you. Don't want you to go chomping down on anybody's head or anything.
Why are you bringing up werewolves?
I don't know. You're staring at the moon and over there grunting. It's
I was
making me a little
hidden from
nervous.
you. I feel like you're reading the Twitch stream, seeing all my private messages.
No, I looked over and saw you just staring at the moon, buddy.
Hmm. Okay.
No, I was actually reading my own messages.
Okay. No, I am unable to transform.
Were you trying to transform? Is that what you were doing?
I test it out every once in a while. I'm trying to see my limitations.
Ah, okay. Because having control of it would be nice. You're, it's been almost a month, right, since you actually went crazy when we were over there after the dragon. It's been about a month, correct?
It's just been a number
About
of
a month.
days.
Yeah. So that's why I was a little worried about you. Supposedly, this one you can control it a little bit better. Is that what you were doing? Oh,
So just
okay.
trying out.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
All right, back to stabbing trees.
All right, let me know if you need anything.
Stab that tree over there?
Have you got that one yet?
Not yet.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Y'all make it through the night without anything else going wrong.
The next person to come across this place is gonna be like, why are there so many holes in these trees?
You wake up this morning to the sound of the pitter patter of rain.
Oh, it's raining. Dang it!
And it's a cold rain.
I didn't bring my umbrella.
I guess that was a good idea, Winky. Thanks for bringing it up. I'm gonna leave a note. A note's gonna say, the trees attacked me. I'm not crazy. Be vigilant. Be wary. That's all I'm gonna put. I'm gonna leave the note there on the altar. I just want other people to know. Be careful.
Is there any way to check if Core is like a doppelganger or like a alien or a
Not
don't know,
really.
anything?
He's a werewolf now. It's obvious he doesn't like trees. That's where the squirrels live.
Now we know.
Okay. Well, you have completed sanctifying the Abbey and
Side
cleansing
quest
it from
complete.
evil. You want to return back to the merchant?
Yes. I use my hammer as an umbrella.
All right. You make it back to the man. It takes you a little bit of time. You make it back there around 9 in the morning. He's in his shop.
Yo, we cleared out the abbey and sanctified it.
Oh, you did?
think-
You
Now,
notice he's soaking wet when you get there.
he's soaking wet.
Mm-hmm.
Were you out in the rain?
Well, yeah, of course.
I forgot why we did this.
To find Mavis. We need info on Mavis.
Yeah. So we did what you asked us to do. Now we get our info, right?
Yes, I'll take you to my friend. She may be able to help you.
Good.
Anything in the shop looked different than it did before?
The only thing that's different is you can see in the corner behind the desk, but still in view, a pile of belongings have been thrown down that are soaking wet. Basically a pack like an adventurer would carry.
Did I get the sense that he maybe followed us to make sure we did the job?
Yes.
Okay.
Very much.
I am unconcerned.
All right. All right, I am going to take you to my friend Mina.
Mina.
She knows some of the people who are important on the island, and she is a friend of the Safety Society.
50 Society.
took one of the letters out.
Yes, Miss Sif is a nice person. Just do not make her angry.
Well, it's a
Don't
good thing
anger
we
that I
don't have
did.
Nita with us.
Is there any other political maneuvers or minefields that we need to be aware of?
Hold on. Uh, any other political minefields?
Yeah, any other
But right now, the biggest thing is the whole problem with the temple versus the safety society.
Is it just Shaylin or Gazra, or is it all the temple?
They don't trust any of them, but it's mainly Gazra's temple. I don't know the details. I am not a member, but
We gonna have
I
any?
believe they say that they have tracked some of those that new gambling cult. They seem to be going in and out the temple themselves.
Well, we happen to have found a nice bag of 15 platinum. Could try to investigate with.
I'm not trying. They are collectors of debts. You know,
Oh,
it's not.
okay. Are we gonna be?
Eve,
Yeah, is
your message. Okay.
uh as Gazra followers, are we gonna be in any kind of danger talking to your friend?
Mina should be good. That's why I take you to her first. The others, I do not know.
I apologize, Sister Eve. I'm speaking again.
Says
I will
Inigo
be quiet
Montoya.
again.
Oh, well, I thought we were getting rid of that because everybody hates us.
Oh,
Yeah, so.
I need
Yeah,
to.
I don't know why would you guys would actually do that to yourselves.
Do I need to transform back?
De-evolve!
Maybe not yet because then I would be alone.
Yeah,
Okay.
part of the
Okay.
reason people are attacking is because she was alone. So
But I don't care if you talk.
Okay. Well, I'll just be a step behind you and to your left.
Okay. Just look very scary.
I can do that.
Tree murder.
All right. He takes you around the town a little bit, and after a while, he takes you to a small house. And you can hear the sound of swordplay. But it sounds different. It sounds like swordplay, but it's more like the sound of wood hitting wood.
So, training. With training swords. Got it.
And he takes you around back of the house, and you can see a woman in some leather armor teaching a group of boys how to use their swords. And the man greets her, and she's like, "Oh, okay." And she dismisses the students, and they go break off in pairs to do sparring with each other. And she comes forward, and at first she has her practice sword on her, and she is holding it with a dedicated grip of an actual swordsman as she looks at the two Gazra followers.
You guys are gonna get hit with wood, and that's from trees.
Arm up.
And her first is, "What are they doing here?" He's like, "These are the ones I told you about. Talk to them." She's like, "Very well. What do you want?"
We're looking for. Why did I forget? Mavis. I totally forgot her name for a second.
I lived
Mavis?
with her for many years.
I will not help you find Mavis.
Why not?
She spits at you.
Basra.
Huh?
She
Because you're from
spits at you.
Basra.
Love how you both talked again. Okay, I heard both of you. Got it.
She spits at you.
Yeah. Cool. I guess I have my helmet on, so I guess I take that off.
You'll
I don't
accept me?
really.
She actually looks surprised.
I'm not sure if you're gonna believe me because I know we have a lot of bad rep, but I don't go to the temple anymore. I left 10 years ago. Yeah.
But I thought they told us that you killed the mother.
That wasn't actually me.
I
That
didn't think
wasn't
so.
me.
You weren't nearly skilled enough.
No, they just.
Now, if they said
I
I
don't-
did it, I could have believed that.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't me. That's why I
She's
left.
about 2 years older than you, so she was a little bit more advanced in her sword training at the time.
Yeah.
Who's the
But
mother?
they
Now
blamed
Eve
it
can
on
go.
me.
What
Anyways,
mother? Your mother?
not my mother, the mother of the temple, I assume.
So they said a 10-year-old kid killed the mother?
Yes, the current. Hold on, I have to look this up again because I don't want to get names wrong. Amaya, she says that you killed Badria.
Yeah, why would I do that?
I did not believe it. I mean, one, you weren't good enough. Two, Badria loved you. She loved all of us. She was the nicest woman.
Yeah, and I think that's probably why they killed her.
Boom.
Would not surprise me with what's going on now. Especially now that Amaya is the mother.
Yeah, so she probably. Anyways, I'm looking for that. So it's me, and I'm not bad, and I'm
Okay.
looking for Mavis because
Well,
she's
I'm not going
missing.
to tell you where she is. But I'll tell you that we got her out.
And she's okay?
Yes, I'm not telling anyone just in case someone could magically bring it out of someone else.
Okay.
Like Dumbledore's memory thing.
What about a door? Why are you so
What's
close
that?
to doors?
He does
Yes,
have good sense.
not long after you left, things calmed down. I mean, you remember about the trouble back then.
Yep.
After you left, all the trouble stopped, and so everyone just assumed it was you.
Great.
Eve was a troublemaker. She killed 27 people.
No,
I
only
just
2 people died. Many people were attacked, but only 2 people died.
Adria and who?
And
Amaya.
Amaya is the one who is alive still and is now the mother.
Brother Mido. Mido
Brother
Bataka.
Mido.
Yes.
Mido.
He died the day after you left.
His name was Amido.
He'd been injured the day before you left and died the day after. His wound became infected even though we tried to treat it.
Eve, do you know of any of the things that they're talking about? Like, were you a part of it? Did you?
You mean hurting people and killing them?
I'm not saying that. Honestly, I don't believe you did any of that. What I'm asking is were you a witness? Were you? Is it something that you don't remember because of trauma, or? Why did you
Um,
leave? If that's the case, I'm sorry. It's too many questions.
I mean, so we had he's a temple security, and he told me I need to leave.
Was that Mado?
Mito, yeah, yeah. Because I don't know, I wasn't safe, and apparently they wanted to pin this on me. So Mavis agreed that I should leave, so I just had to get out of here. Didn't really ask questions. I was 10, so.
Why would you be not safe? How? Did they already know something about you? You are clearly very close to your deity. And at 10 years old, you scared someone who killed and took over the temple. So much so that you had to flee. It seems odd to me. Is there something about you that's would scream that you're that? I just haven't figured it out yet. I don't know.
She did get hit with tons of death shards, and nothing happened.
Well, that is due to her closeness to her deity.
It's
Yes.
now that I'm thinking back on the people that got hurt and stuff. It's all the people that were the most faithful to Gazra. So obviously they're doing something wrong in the temple. They'd go after us. Since
So it
we're
had to do more with the fact that you were a true believer, a true
yeah.
follower.
Why are the yellow sashes in arms against the temple?
Okay. We, the Asterian Safety Society, we are certain that it is the gambling freaks stealing people and bringing them to the temple. They're turning them over to the mother, but we don't know where they go. And we've never been able to find anyone that's been taken. And they're also bringing in new members who have very little in common with the temple. And we do not understand it. Several have left. A few died over the years, but not long after Eve left, most of the violence disappeared.
And these followers of Gazra are still wearing the holy symbols of Gazra and
Yes.
doing these heinous acts?
Most of the people at the temple still act like normal, but there's almost like a core group that also do other things.
Is there a higher amount of lightning strikes in that area?
I mean, this island has always been home to many storms. I believe the diviners say that we're even expecting the big storm early this year.
Is the mother part of that core group?
Hold on. Yes, the diviner said that the big storm is coming early this year, and we do not know why. But the mother, yes, she was the most aggressive student at the temple at the time I was there.
You
What
are a
if
follower of Gazra?
Yes,
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. She trained there too.
that's how I know Eve.
what what if
Wait, so when this guy started mentioning this name, you knew this person?
Oh yeah. I mean, he just mentioned it before he brought us here.
That's okay. That's I'm not. That's fine.
so could the like false followers of the temple be ones that follow someone of somebody underneath, like we found in the other one?
He's about an hour behind, but yeah, you're good.
Oh, how am
I
I
do
an
have
hour
to warn
behind?
you, the Safety Society is preparing for war with the temple currently. We're only one incident away from it being an all-out fight in the streets. We are trying to boost our numbers so that we have enough to just wipe through the temple in one night.
Could we help them?
You give us a few days to try to work on this problem.
Well, we're not ready now. We are preparing. I just let you warn you. If anything happens, it may start the war.
Then we gotta choose sides.
Well, we already choose sides. We're with Eve.
And personally, I do not wish to war with the temple. There are still some good people there, but many are confused and just do what they're told.
Who would you say would be the best person to talk to de-escalate the situation?
I do not know anyone inside the temple that would be able to do that. I do not know what has changed the hearts of so many.
Is there a way we could corner the mother, get her alone?
She never leaves the temple.
What if
She
what
never
if
leaves
I
her chambers most of the time.
what if we told him I was back?
They would
Like,
try to
If
kill
they
you.
found out you were back, they would search
yeah.
for you. Many of them still blame you, even the loyal ones,
They would kill you.
because the mother actually said, now that you are gone, we are all safe. She seemed to have spun it in her favor.
You probably want to keep you hidden for a while.
Yeah.
Let's circle back to the big storm that's coming. Is that like a hurricane?
Eve, do you see a message?
It's pretty much just a permanent hurricane and just moves around and bashes the island so often. I don't know how to put that in any other words than how he wrote it, so
Okay.
But it should not be here so soon. It has come early.
yeah.
Every 5 years or so, it comes back.
Does it always come from the same side?
It's the same ocean.
How early is it?
How what?
How early is it?
It's about a year or two early. I don't know if we've ever seen it back this soon again.
If messing with magic controls like changes the weather, what if the temple is changing the weather to make the storm happen?
Winky, my god is like the god of the winds and the waves.
Okay.
What if, Eve, you and I take in one of these other guys saying that we've got another person with gambling debt, take him to the temple, and try to infiltrate that way?
I'll go.
I don't know if I'm the best.
Those those that are the gamblers are the ones.
Your
What
gamblers are
if we
Oh,
find
yeah. I'm
we
sorry.
find the
I'm
guy
sorry.
that Hatala's looking for if they haven't already got him, and we use him because he sucks, and we bring him
Be
in.
honest, by this point I've forgotten about him.
Okay,
But
but
no,
then again, there's a possibility that I'll be recognized.
we don't want to get someone
With
killed.
your helmet on, they won't be able to recognize you. If you ever take
Never
your helmet
mind.
off,
Got it.
I
Never
think we
take the
should
helmet
take
off.
one of our own party. Say we're one of the debt gamblers.
Winky, no, listen. They already have him in the books. They've been looking for him. Simple.
But we can't find
So
him.
we're back to looking for Doxer.
I don't want to look for Doxer.
What do you want to do, Winky?
I don't want to look for
Well,
Doxer. That's
we're
just it.
here. That's why we're
What-
here.
What do
technically.
you want to do then?
Just not look for him. I would do anything else.
There's some more trees that need stabbing.
Pretty tired of looking for people.
Just go straight to the temple.
We could.
Just
Guns
walk up
a-blazing.
there, stand in front of it, take out some daggers and cut in the sand and say, "If you're really a follower of Gazra, step across the line."
They all do, then what?
We can get them
we
all
go
to use
look
my
for Doxer.
trident.
We go to the other side, take the temple for ourselves,
Hold on.
and we're done.
What about the trident?
The trident. If they're not a real follower of Gazra,
Oh
They-
gosh, you do have a way to check.
yep. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna be fighting the mother, right? And I'm gonna drop my trident, and she's gonna be like, "Ha, got you." Picks up the trident, kills herself.
All right, we have a plan. Go.
Execute.
But what if she has her own weapon and doesn't pick up yours?
No, because it's like the irony of using my weapon. Just let it be. Just let it be.
But you can't kill me with my own weapon.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got the gambling freaks. We've got the temple core. Guessing the sachet folks are okay. We're not going to set anything off. Not throwing any blows at you guys. Do you have any inroads with the gambling people?
we follow them.
Hey, we haven't seen Needham in a while. Do you think he's racked up gambling debt?
Assuredly.
Actually, I'd be
Core, you could do that.
I
It'd be
said
more
that earlier. You
believable.
guys keep
Get on
shutting me
the
down.
list.
it'd be more believable that Needham has bought a whole lot of food.
A lot of cheese.
We get back to the boat after our whole.
Wow.
He's been
We get back
sleeping
to
on
the
the
boat
boat the
after
whole
the
time.
entire thing.
Oh,
We find just a bunch of cheese on the boat. It's like, where did this all come from? And he's like, guys, we're broke.
Back
mean-
to
we have the money. We didn't leave him with any necessarily money.
back to the mother thing. That might be a clandestine mission that Hatala and I can do. If she never leaves her quarters, we might.
You want
be
to do
able
a
sneak
stealth
in-
mission?
We might be
your
able to
roles?
sneak in. We might be able to sneak into her quarters and corner her and talk to her. It's a possibility.
I'm pretty sure that would be a terrible idea, mostly because that's just not a good idea.
I think
Hey, hey! I made it all the way down where the Quelith was, or doing all that. It was fine. I made it with all of y'all riding my back.
But just the two of you with a whole army of members.
We would sneak into her quarters.
Yeah, and say, "Oh, talk to her." So I'm gonna talk to her. She's gonna call the guards
Are you
and you're
saying
gonna both die.
we're doing plan shrink a team again?
Possible we have the shrinking potions.
I think we used them up for the most part, didn't we?
Drink a team.
Thought we still had some.
No,
I don't
you,
want
you could buy more though. I mean, you have time to prepare.
I mean, there's a lot of things that we can do. We have a lot of abilities here.
What if we go
mean-
back to a bar?
I mean, I
Eve
say
could
we go
just-
look for Doxer, but Winky is 100% against that.
Eve could
I don't
just
like that guy.
is there some kind of ritualistic order or something that the followers of Gazra or the people here would do to show true followership of a deity or something that she could prove? Obviously, we know that
For the
your-
most part, true followers of the deity are only judged by the deity themselves. The followers don't try to say, like, oh, you're not as much of a follower as I am, or anything like that. They don't try to do that stuff. Now, they can confront each other, but there's no automatic or ritualistic way of identifying any of that. Because
Yeah, we can.
Gazra is less of a fully, like, Gazra having big temples is actually not that common, because Gazra's faith is mostly about traveling.
Right there, we can already tell that their faith is not the biggest thing.
And again, like as mentioned by by Mina, there's probably about 80 or so followers in the temple, but whether that be ordinary guards, actual priests, battle priests, or family members, things like that. And of them, she tells you that basically there's about 15 to 20 or so that are known for doing the bad things. So they're not even a majority in the temple. But the whole temple follows in line because they follow the mother. The mother says it, it goes. And unless it's something like, she doesn't ever tell the rank and file to do anything against their faith.
So do we want to sneak around the temple, see if we can't figure out where the people are disappearing to? Do we want to look at the little gambling notebook and try to find someone that's on the list that hasn't
So-
been captured yet?
So we've
Follow them?
we've already discovered that there's most of the temples here are gonna have stuff like catacombs under them. What if that's where they're putting the missing people?
Having them
And
explore?
in the more heavily populated portion of the city, there are catacombs running over most of it. And a lot of them do connect.
Sewers. We're gonna have to do sewers again. Woohoo!
This island has been populated for a long time with a large civilization. So there's actually a pretty good chance to, with the right data, you could actually find maps.
Maps.
So we could possibly find catacomb maps that could get us to where we could come up underneath the Gazra temple.
It's possible.
Where do we find those maps?
To the archive.
Library. Let's
If you
go.
Hold
wanted
on.
to be if you wanted to be a little bit more movie stylish and not worry about it and go a little bit more along the brute force line, you can probably try to find one of the buildings in the vicinity around the temple, go down underneath them, and see if you can brute force your way into the catacombs under there.
I don't like that plan.
Really?
Brute forcing is not that well.
Hey, before
doesn't gone well.
we go too much further here, Core, how many days have we been here?
2?
Eve, how many days have we been here?
I don't know. God, it feels like we've been here forever. I don't know.
Winky, how many days have we been here?
I've been here for a day.
Bakar, how many days have we been here?
Like 2, maybe working on our 3rd.
Okay, I feel like we're on the same level when it comes to memories then. Alright, just making sure.
Yes.
We've only been here for a day because we just slept through our first day after arriving at the Abbey.
Yeah, but we were here before we arrived at the Abbey.
No, because we arrived, we checked out the place, we went to the Abbey after getting the guy telling us, and then we slept there and we went back. So this is our second day. So we've only been here for a day.
So we've been here for 2 days.
No,
Because this is our second day.
All right, we're getting off track. Where's our game plan? What are we doing forward? Getting some maps?
Well,
we trying to brute force it? We try to go the
I
gambling
think we
Well,
should get some. I think we
Cora,
should
I
get
saw
some
your
maps.
head snap over when somebody mentioned maps, so sounds like you're feeling the maps. I know you
Yeah,
love your
maps.
map.
Brute forcing is not good. We need maps.
All right, let's go try the maps then.
I feel
Plus,
like
we have
Winky has
time.
turned over a new leaf.
Ask them directions to the archive.
It's utterly surprising that Winky doesn't want to brute force something.
Right? I feel like he's turning over a new leaf.
If Payton was here, Neetup was here, we know it would be brute force all the way.
Well, I'm just gonna dig a hole
And the
right
GM
here.
even
Neetup
offered
has
it.
like 17 different ways to just make a passage.
All right, we'll check for maps real quick. If we can't do that, we got a fallback plan.
Oh yeah.
So
Thanks
for maps, do we go library or store?
Probably city records or something like that.
Yeah, we go to the
We've
cartography
done,
table.
this is not new to us. The last time we did it was when we lost our memories, which is why I started asking.
Which the thing is we've lost our memories. So and we've done it correctly when we lose our memories.
We
So
go to
without
Will's
losing
cartography
memories, it'd be
table
a
and
lot
just
easier.
sneak in with all his maps.
Okay. You can find a building that is the basically the archives for the area. And they let you in because, for one, you've got Gazra Temple armor follow with you, and so they just basically run away whenever y'all come by.
Also, there's a little gnome with a giant flipping hammer.
That too.
Okay, so are these? I'm guessing these are in sections. So we want to go to the sections that lead from near the temple
Most of
and
the
at the
paperwork-
temple.
Most of the paperwork is actually stored by the Sentry.
Oh. So how old do we want to go?
How old's your temple leave?
Well, here's the thing.
Super
There's
old.
if we want to go
we
through
need
catacombs,
the catacomb maps.
We're gonna go to
So
the
we
super
wanna-
duper old section.
we should grab every year of every place around the temple and the temple itself.
All right, can I just
So
look
we can
around to
see how
see
the
if there's
catacombs
a
go.
just make a roll to see if I can find a good area?
First, make perception checks to find good years to look for.
All of us.
Anyone who wants to look.
Uh-oh. Oh,
All right, Atala, you find what looks like the oldest section of the notes that you've seen.
These look really dusty.
How about the?
All right, and anyone who wants to search in that section, now make a either society or perception check.
Okay, I have 2 in society. I'm not doing that.
Okay. Searching through, you do not find anything about the temple itself,
Uh-oh.
except for a mention that this is the oldest records in this archive, and it mentions that the temple was there before the archives was built.
No.
You do find a building that's about 100 feet away from that building, and its archival entry about its construction and a small map of some of the catacombs they found underneath that building. because they found the catacombs when they built that building.
Now, so that could lead to the temple.
Ah,
It's just
let's go to this
but-
building.
Yeah, I do think we should. This building is a good thing.
And the map
But
that you
what-
found, you can make a copy of because you can't take it with you. But
Oh yeah,
it is aged according to the date. It's a 700-year-old map.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my notebook and I'm gonna draw the map.
We
you
wait
sure you
for
want to
2
draw it?
years, 2
Hatala,
weeks.
Hatala is a lot better at drawing than you are.
Excuse me?
Hatala scribes all that stuff all the time. That's what she does. She literally scribes runes. I think she probably might be a little bit better at it.
I've been doing the same thing since the memory thing.
Well, you've been handwriting stuff. That's different than drawing a map.
Go ahead, Winky. Nobody's saying you can't. A car's just saying that I might be better. And
Yeah, that's.
Wait.
I didn't say you couldn't do
That
it.
doesn't mean that she can't do it just because I do it. Jeez.
I was saying she can do it and do it better. That's
And
what I
Jack,
was
if you're
saying.
copying the map.
I'm gonna make it. What check?
Craft.
Crafting. This one.
You make a very good copy of the map. Tala makes a very good copy as well.
To the building.
Yeah,
Wanna grab lunch on our way out?
let's go stop by McDonald's.
Okay, the building itself is. Hold on while I figure out what the building is.
It's the police station. Uh-oh. That's a good or bad.
My ears just got blown
20
out.
doesn't have to be a escalated thing. It could just be a.
Okay. The building, it turns out, is a tavern and inn. Basically a hotel. It's the D&D world equivalent of a hotel. It is a 4-story tall building with a cellar.
Go to the
And
shop.
it is incredibly popular. And it is a very busy place.
Well, it should be easy to sneak around to get into the cellar because of how many people are there. But it won't be easy to get in there, I guess.
You're
But
probably
also-
not be able to do it during the daytime because there's going to be people everywhere.
Also, we probably don't want to have all this armor with the temple because people are going to be suspicious and we won't be able to sneak in.
I mean, they're going to be around anyway.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but there's no hiding it. Eve's not going to walk around without her deity.
I mean, it's next
Maybe
to
we
the
need to
temple
get you one
too,
of-
so people are more than likely gonna be temple followers that are there.
Maybe we should get you guys one of my, my rings.
No,
The ring of discretion.
I don't want to have it. It seems weird.
Nobody would know that you were wearing armor.
Yeah,
Well,
but that also leaves a perfect opportunity to steal your pants. Oh.
All right. So how do you want to approach the building? You can't just walk in there and start exploring it.
We walk.
Well, I think
Forwards.
we go in like we're. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. We go in like we're the things customers.
And while we're walking towards it, we're in slow motion. We put sunglasses on.
No, we do not do that. You can do that. I'm not doing that. I have goggles though. I can pull my goggles down.
He walks in slow motion. Everybody else just walks around like, "What are you doing, man?"
All right. So you're going to be customers. Are you going to just be drinking there, or are you going to be getting rooms?
Honestly, I think it would be a good idea to get rooms. Anybody disagree with that?
I agree with that.
Okay. All right, then. You make it to the place without anyone raising too much ruckus or any notice that you notice. And you get inside, and how many rooms do you want to get?
We usually do at least
Ew.
2.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to make sure there's availability. All right, there's availability.
And that is the answer to the life of the universe and everything. So we're good.
But you do notice that it
42.
is a little crowded. They tell you that there's only a few rooms left, so you're glad you got in now. And probably in another day, there won't be any more because they're worried that the weather is coming in early, so more people are battening down to get away from the boats.
So is this still in the city proper, or is this out in the wilderness?
Most of this island is a city.
Okay.
Only the higher places are less populated.
Okay.
And they're probably owned by the rich.
Yes. That area y'all went in with the Abbey is one of the few wild zones on the area because it belongs to an extremely rich old family that doesn't do anything with the land. There's just
We
animals.
never looked up anything on that. Ibram Gannon. We're at the. Probably could look that up when we were at the archive. Oh well. We can ask people here.
What's it? Ibram Gannon?
Ibram
Ganondorf?
was the family that, or the guy in the family that trapped the demon in the grotto.
Oh, that. Yeah, okay. I remember the demon gave us a name and it was very similar to that, but I know it wasn't his real name. I can't remember what
No,
it
the
was. It was like,
demon's name? He gave us like Boyata.
Oh, yo.
see, I remember the B part.
But we found in the cave after you left, when we were exploring, we found all the different stuff. We found like some kind of scrap or some kind of family crest for Ibram Gannon.
You found the story about the knight, the mage, and the group of soldiers who defeated the demon and trapped it.
I'd say if anything, us asking questions about that is definitely going to throw off scent of us having some other goal.
Okay.
And since it's also one of our goals, win-win.
I mean, if we're hitting all the goals, I'm gonna gamble some too, right?
No.
He doesn't have any money on him, right? Like I can't. You have any?
Oh, I gave him one of those platinum pieces.
Don't do that. Don't enable him.
At the table.
Well, he said he was getting mead.
Okay, look, Akar, if you're gonna just hand him money, you're not gonna have money.
Well,
More people that I see people that don't that I can't trust with the money, you ain't gonna have the money.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's fine. I just ask y'all if I can buy stuff all the time, so I'm okay with that.
I mean, that's worked out.
He said he was
perfectly
getting
fine for a
mead.
while.
He said he was getting the mead for everybody.
That's what
so-
people who are problematic do. They tell you a reasonable reason they need money, and then they use it for something else.
Well, if he doesn't come back with the mead, he's not getting another cent from me.
Well, we'll see what happens now.
You gave him platinums for that?
I had it sitting in my pocket. It's the only thing I had.
Year's salary for an ordinary person.
He's like, man, I really need just a glass of a drink. He's like, here's an entire city's worth of money. I hope that you can afford a drink.
Hey, I only carry big bills. Sorry.
We
Yeah.
just found that. That's literally only our
I know. I stuck it in my pocket. It was the only thing I had on me.
That platinum would buy 1,000 drinks.
And you
Better
just
bring
gave
my
it to
change
the
back.
guy. You gave it to the guy who's gonna gamble it all the way. Whoever's playing against him is gonna be real.
Or
happy.
he could, win us more. Who knows?
No.
Where's the gambling section in this tavern? I'm gonna go check on him. Where's the gambling section?
He's playing 21 over there.
All right. So y'all are going to sit in the tavern area and ask about Ibram?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious for that.
Or are y'all gonna spend time outside of the inn asking?
Pretty sure the inn is the best place.
I'd
Okay.
probably not best for me to. I don't think anyone's gonna want to talk to me. Probably.
Nah,
I'm
when you're at
not-
the poker table
I'm
and
not.
everybody's
Well,
drunk,
here's the thing. I'm not leaving Eve because I'm still gassed up.
All right.
I guess I'll spend a little bit of time outside the tavern asking. But Eve, you got to keep an eye on him. If he starts losing, you cut him off. Remove
yeah,
him
cut
from
him
the
off
table.
for life worth gold.
Oh, he lost that platinum a long time ago.
He's broke.
He's wandering around talking to people.
But I am the one holding money.
You gotta be kidding me.
Cora, you owe me for the mead.
I still got 3 copper. I can win it back.
No, you can't. If you lost the platinum piece, no, you can't.
All right. Let's see if you'll get lucky.
Hi.
Low. No.
Oh!
Wow.
Ooh, power pieces.
I think that's like the second time I've ever seen a 100 on a D100.
Well, he threw 2 dice actually. It wasn't a D100. It was a 00, and then the other dice had an O.
Yes, that's a D100.
Yeah.
000.
No, there's an actual
Because-
D100 though.
Because the single D100 dice is stupid.
It's a big chunky boy.
Yeah.
I know,
It's a chunk. A chunk.
What about the infinite sided dice?
Where'd Hatala go?
I don't know.
Every,
You went
every
outside
time
to
you
go
roll
ask
the
people.
dice,
Yes.
it's rolling.
I'm gonna go search for Hadala.
In real life.
All right, Winky, while y'all are all talking around and looking for information on Ibram, you can find information on that there is a high number of people searching for the grotto here.
The grotto. Like under here. Under
No,
this building. Oh.
there's a number of people that are searching for the grotto that are staying in the inn.
Oh, the crystal grotto. I'm gonna talk to them and see what information they found about the grotto. Because that's another goal of ours.
I'm waiting for Hatala because she had the lucky roll.
What'd I roll?
Not very good.
The 41? Makes sense.
Man, that's crazy.
He is on his way.
Of course he is.
He arrived.
Sorry.
Hitala, while everyone's sitting there talking around, listening around the tavern and talking to people, trying to find out about the grotto and about Ibram, you find a group of treasure hunters who are sitting there talking about the last time they found something big, blah 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 blah, and how they've been searching around the island on boat trying to find this grotto, and all they can talk about is that they had overheard someone say that during the big storm is the easiest time to find the cave,
Of course.
but the most dangerous time to be in the water because no boat can pass. The tide goes in and out in uncontrolled measure during the storm events because the storm will park on the island for about 6 days.
And when is it they're expecting this storm to come? How many days?
They don't know the exact date or time, but it's already on its way and it shouldn't be here for another year. That's why there's so many people here, because several of them have heard that rumor and they're going to try to go around the island during the storm to see if they see anything. But this one group you were listening to, they're the only one that mentioned the storm specifically. The others just know that it's the good time of year to look.
I share that with the rest of the group as I can.
All right. And I am going to stop us here because next time y'all be going into the basement and trying to go through the catacombs.
Okie-dokie. Well, it's been fun, folks. We've got a Discord if you want to come hang out with us, but other than that, hope you had fun as we meandered our way through this one. Alright.
Yep.
Bye.
Before we say goodbye, you still going?
Yes.
All right. Tonight, Core is going to win the award for Paranoid Tree Shrubber. Tree Trimmer.
Shrubbery.
You get an extra 100 experience from all the times you slashed at all those innocent trees and butchered them.
I do like trees, though.
And next time you fight a plant-based monster, you're going to get +1 to all your rolls from your practice hatred of plants.
Okay.
Nice.
Don't know what I did with a pencil. Does anyone see my pencil anywhere? Oh, found it.
No, I just see your face.
Found it.
Alright, and that will be it.
Alright. Everyone, we'll say goodbye.
Bye-bye!